And joining me tonight are Chev as son of Stamets.
We're finally playing again.
Yay! Melodic Sass as Mavi.
Oh, this should be an adventure.
And Darth Dingus as the Unflappable Rooster.
Just want to let y'all know Robert Fripp is the best ever.
I'm gonna find out who that is after this.
King Crimson guy.
Sorry about the hiatus. There's been a lot of stuff going on, but we're back and we're all healthy. Since last session, a couple of players have undergone some life changes that have forced their withdrawal. Unfortunately, Rainbow and Dakota will no longer be joining us. There's no bigger story. They just had some things come up, and I got my fingers crossed that at some point they'll be able to return. That said, let's go ahead and recap. So last session, I believe, and anybody whose memory is less foggy than mine can correct me, but last session the the characters were put on trial for their misdeeds in Phazania. The trial was a little bit of a kangaroo court, a little bit of chaos going on, but it resulted in acquittal of everybody except for Michael. And so after trial, our characters left the court. Squanch had a little bit of an ambition for a civil case against the ship. I'd say he's a little bit of a shameless litigant. And the rest of the characters were focused on any way that they can get Michael out so that she can continue on their way with them. Last, we left our characters in the city of Storm's Keep, and they were just downtown outside of the courtroom discussing amongst themselves things like how they're going to actually pay their attorney now that they are out. She lightly mentioned that she might have somebody trying to break their legs or something like that if they failed to pay. And they also were discussing what to do about the Michael situation. So let me go ahead and in the Roll20, I believe I've done everything correctly so you can see the city and your character tokens within the city. Is that working out for everybody?
Yes.
And I don't see
Mavi's token.
Let me join in.
I was going to say I don't see Darth Dingus in here, but I see everybody else.
In the video chat or in the party?
Yeah, in the party. Yeah, in the
on the map?
Roll20, yeah. Yeah, the Roll20. Like I see his token on the map. Oh, there he is.
My token's a little different, but that's okay.
I didn't see his name on the bottom. That's what I was trying to say.
I see.
So, before I leave you guys to it, was there anything in the recap that I forgot?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, we got money from Squanch to collect to pay our debts.
That's right. Squanch had I don't recall how much gold, but Stammet snatched it out of his hands.
It's like 70 something.
He had like 70.
It was like 60 gold or something like that.
Yeah.
And Squanch was pissed. Who's gonna look out for Squanch? Definitely not you.
Yeah, the only person who didn't go to jail would be me because I didn't do it. Would be Mavi because they didn't do anything wrong.
Well, nobody's in jail anymore. The only person in jail is Michael.
Yeah, but they didn't have to pay any fees for a lawyer or anything. So.
Oh yes. So
they are in the clear on that one. They just have extra money now for whatever. They're just gonna hold on to it.
So if my memory brings us right to the exact moment, it would be Stamets has just snatched the purse from Squanch, and I believe they are discussing what to do with the money.
Yes. And places we can go.
So I have the purse then that I took from Squanch, right?
And
You
convince
split
Squanch that it's all right. He's unconvinced.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you split money between us. from what
Did you
I
guys divide it
remember.
already?
Yes.
I think so.
From
Yeah,
what
I think we added
recall.
it to our sheets already. Although
Gotcha.
we
I
gave,
think I
I
added
think
it.
we
I can't
saved
remember if
some
I have.
for everyone, but now that we don't have people here, but it's fine. We don't need to retcon anything.
What's on y'all's sheet? I didn't add it to mine.
I can't remember if I did. I think we might. I don't know if we did.
I'm just gonna go
Thought we
60.
did.
Well,
I
if
have-
you take 60, that would be more than just one share. There were 60
yeah,
total.
No, I have.
Okay.
I think I only have 27. So I.
Yeah,
I
it's 27. That was it. I thought it was 70.
And I have 12 in my
72,
inventory.
in fact.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12
I think
sounds about right because there was you, Billy, Mavi, Rooster, and Stamens. Squanch.
So I think at least I added it to my share to my currency because I have 12.
So I think it would be 12 to each player.
Yeah, I added mine, so that would be the 27. Because
okay.
I had like 10 or something, 15 maybe. So.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'm adding 12.
So,
right
now that you've robbed me in broad daylight, what do you plan to do now?
Well, I think that's up to our colleagues here.
Well, we can either stay on this forsaken middle ground where we'll be safe, quote unquote, because this is a safe haven for the neutral territory. We can even stay there. We can go back to the island we were at previously. We could go to the other places.
Didn't you? Didn't you have a quest
I would love to go somewhere else.
that we were about to embark on last time? You guys,
you guys were talking about how to spring Michael out.
No, there was
Who's
like
still around,
there
by
was
the
like a
way.
robbery we were gonna do or some shit.
Oh yes. So the lawyer, the attorney, when she kind of took stock of everyone, that that they were a little bit short on the coin, said that they could go to collect from this dwarven jeweler who owed her a large sum of money, and if they took his debt from if you guys collect his debt, she'll call it square.
Yeah.
Look, guys, we all got enough gold to pay our forced upon lawyer fees of 8. I don't think we really want to fuck around with Storm's Keep.
I'm not the one who has lawyer fees, so that is up to you to decide.
Or maybe because you've stolen my gold, you should go find your own.
Squanch, I will punch you into the ocean.
Squanch, it's such a
robber and a murderer, huh? Yeah, I'll bet you're proud of yourself.
You are going to be
80%
robbed
murder.
by that woman regardless. If it was us or her, you were going to get robbed.
She's my attorney. She had nothing but my best interests at heart.
What's your case, Squanch? What's your case?
Your best interest at heart, my dear. You
Civil harassment.
Squanch, that's 2 words. That's not a legal argument.
They almost burned me to death on that rickety old ship.
Who are you gonna sue? The fucking Kraken?
Squanch,
No.
You just ooze bad
The
luck.
inept, drunken, sailing idiots who hung their lamps on the tiniest little nail.
Listen to the wise one. You ooze bad luck. He said, not me.
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time every time.
I know. I showed up on the street and then I got robbed by my friends.
You might look out for yourself, but you be fucking dead.
You were gonna get robbed regardless. You wouldn't have considered it being robbed because you would have just like, oh, they have my interest to heart, or they just want my money.
Squanch, can't you just accept that
I know you're smart. Think with your brain.
Well, even if we do pay the lawyer, then what? How are we going to pay for voyage? Passage on a ship to wherever it is you crazies want to go. I wanted to stay here.
We're still together. We can pool our resources if we have to. We can go anywhere. Relax, Squanch.
Yeah, not everybody's just gonna have 4 paltry gold left behind.
And we can always find work, legal work. I prefer not doing anything illegal.
Well, we still have that.
I might be a barbarian, but I'm not that stupid.
We
How do
still
you
have a
punch people
jeweler we
legally?
can relieve of some extra resources.
We can at least.
I think we
talk
ought to
to
do
them.
that.
We can talk to them and see if that helps. But we have to be careful because if they aren't going to if they aren't going to pay off their debt, I will throw fists and we'll deal with it this way.
I like her idea.
All right, let's try it your way then.
Okay, let's try to talk civil with this jeweler of sorts, knowing that they have to pay off this debt. We should not use violence first, because that's just not going to look good. I prefer not going to jail, like you guys did.
Well, it's not like we understood what we were doing. We thought we were saving lives.
Understandable, but again, this time I will actually be hitting someone and knowing full well I can go to jail for this. So let's not do that as the first move.
Well, then perhaps the best course of action, the biggest win here, is that you talk to them, you follow your plan, talk to them, and we sneak around behind and relieve him of some jewels.
I don't know if we should be so rash.
I don't know if stealing is gonna be the smartest. That'll be our, if we have to.
You all tried to get me to come out of my shell, and then once I suggest we do one little tiny thing that might be morally questionable, you're all queasy.
Well, it's not that
I'm
it's
not
morally
queasy.
questionable. It's that you're an impressionable young lad.
I mean,
And
I
we'd
wouldn't
heard-
say, I wouldn't know about the young part, not necessarily that I know your age. Just you are naive right now. You are like a newborn babe. So
Yeah,
we
an
need to make sure
impressionable-
that we don't just corrupt you completely.
Fair
So
enough,
just
fair
then-
enough.
I don't want to corrupt you.
Just
just-
then, you guys see Zilna marching back up the street with a suitcase. And so she approaches you, big old smile on her face. So, I'm sure you've had a little bit of time to discuss my fees. Do you have my money for me? Because, I mean, I have bills to pay too, you know.
8 gold pence, your majesty.
Excuse me, what was that?
Your majesty. And I
No,
just
no, the part you said before that.
8
And you can call me your majesty, you can call me your savior. Oh, you can call me that wonderful woman who didn't let you hang by a rope until dead.
I forget how much we owed her.
8.
I believe, gosh, I'd have to listen to the recording. I believe
So
it was a gold ahead.
It was 8
It
per.
was. I had enough
Did-
gold by the time that it was given to me to pay off the debt.
Did I not pay her and then bring the remainder to the group?
I think you had like 2 coins or something like that you gave her, and she gave you credit for it, and then you owe the rest.
You
Yeah,
came
so-
back, and then we distributed the gold.
Okay. I'm
And
on
then
the
we
same
started
page now.
discussing this.
Oh, Rooster, aren't you a fierce one? What do you plan to do for the next year?
You drink?
Oh, you don't have any ambition, do you? The
Absolutely
world will be
none.
afire.
All right.
Gods will be dying and fighting.
Here's your 8 gold, and Stamets gives her his gold.
Oh, well, thank you. All right, anybody else?
I'm not worried about earning more.
I've never had any need for this.
I don't think I owe you anything.
Oh, and by the way, I've been keeping my ear to the ground. Have you guys heard about the worthy causes?
Oh, what worthy causes?
Causes.
Causes worthy
Well,
of what?
So your friend is sentenced to do 6 months, but right now, through Storm's Keep, there is a little bit of a loophole. Anybody who's recruited for a worthy cause can get out early and go fight in Fazania or wherever the hell it is that they want to go. They just have to be recruited. And as you can imagine, prisoners are chomping at the bit for that kind of attention. I do happen to know someone who knows someone that could recruit for a worthy cause for a small fee and get your friend out early. Or she can spend the next 6 months rotting. It's up to you guys.
Well, I wouldn't quite call her friend.
I hear meat after fermentation is quite succulent.
Up to you guys. But you probably will want to... That's you. Damn it.
We would want to decide soon. Guessing.
Refer you to him. He works at a salted meat plant at the back of town. And he and I are old friends. I stopped him from hanging like 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, he's done all sorts of things. He even made a really annoying client disappear.
Oh, how did this happen?
we have a
Disappear, you say?
Oh, yeah. He holds the city in the palm of his little scaled hand.
Why does that sound like a professional hitman?
That's why you don't get to rob the jewelry store.
So you say worthy cause. Do they get to pick where they're going for this fight?
Oh, well, different people have different causes. And my friend knows people with all sorts of needs. He's Yuan Ti, and so his name is about impossible for anybody who isn't a Yuan Ti to pronounce, so everybody just calls him Salt.
That's such a cool name.
I would like to meet this Salt.
Okay. Well, at the back of town, you'll find a seedy. No, let's just call it distressed. A lightly distressed bar called the Busty Bugbear with a meat salting plant connected to the back. He ships to all over the place, and if you just tell him that Zilna sent you, I'm sure he'll let you right in. I can even send my paralegal to let him know you're on your way, so that he knows to expect you and there aren't any sort of lethal misunderstandings.
That would be wise.
Did you say lethal? No, I said legal misunderstandings. He's a little bit litigious.
That would be wise. I would prefer not to have any sort of issue come about by saying just your name alone.
Okay, well, I will
pretty sure
send a
you
runner.
did say lethal.
I think that's what I heard. No,
No, it
legal.
was legal.
Legal misunderstandings. I do represent him, so that'd be a conflict of interest. I'd rather you guys just don't get in any sort of disagreements.
I would prefer no disagreements.
Ciao.
Squanch, at your age, a trip and fall could be lethal. I wouldn't be too worried.
Oh, there's life in these old bones yet. I'll tie you into a pretzel knot, you smart-ass dragon.
Just shut it. Before I tape it. I will put a gag in your mouth, sir. If you're going to act like that.
I'll give you something to gag on.
You want me?
Want to be? I thought you.
Do not. You will not go there. I am
Squanch!
helping you.
I can't believe what just came out of your mouth.
People are
I
probably.
am
We're probably.
helping you. You are lucky that I'm not throwing you in the ocean.
Well, it's not half of what's on my mind.
Oh,
We can't spend the entire campaign listening to what's on your mind, Squanch. We only have 2 hours.
Well,
I imagine
please,
that you-
let's get going then.
I imagine that you said campaign and all the people standing around just turned and stared at you like the fucking body snatchers.
I go through periodic amnesia. Every last 2 hours gets further and further away.
okay. Let's head over, and hopefully their paralegal does the job, because I would prefer not any lethal misunderstanding.
I think you meant paralethal.
I think it's a bird. A talking bird.
Let's
So,
get
are you guys
over
gonna head that direction then?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. So then I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys.
I think Mobby's having another episode.
When am I
Oops.
not?
Relatable.
Yeah, she's about to punt poor Squanch into the ocean.
Yeah, her and her
So-
unarmed bonus.
As you guys continue further and further west, the city becomes more and more aged, a little bit more and more dilapidated. Buildings are crumbling, and the smell of rotting wood and just unkempt docks and stuff like that becomes a little bit overpowering. It also smells like, if anybody's ever been in Chinatown, New York, and all the trash is kind of kept out in the streets and it's rotting and stuff, and so everything kind of just stinks like bad food. And
The bouquet of freedom.
yep. And as you go through, you can also get a sense of less unemployment and less employment and less law enforcement, as people are kind of hanging out on their front porches and giving you guys eyes like, what the hell are they doing here? But finally you reach it, a wooden sign that says Busty Bug Bia. The R's been broken off, and there's a picture of about the biggest titted bugbear on there that you've ever seen. But even the paint is a little bit peeled and everything like that. I mean, just everything is in disorder. The front of this is...
Mavi, what sort of creature is that? He points at the sign with the big bugbear on it.
I think Mavi may have dropped off. Her video's frozen.
Oh, I just
Hold
thought
on.
she was really good at holding perfectly still.
So I said she was having an
I-
episode.
You can still hear me, right?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you just fine.
It's just my video likes to yeet itself. So
You were
There we
stuck
go.
like this.
it's just my yeah.
It was like the Victoria's Secret look. Lips partly slightly parted.
I
It's my
think it captures the contempt of Mobby quite well.
Yeah, it did. That's why I thought you were just holding this face, like looking down your nose the whole time.
I see every time that Squanch talks.
every time Squanch gets on her nerves, it's just that thing.
I'm just dying to use that silence.
Oh, she answers. She looks at the bugbear and looks back at him. It's a bugbear, as listed on the name.
A bugbear. Interesting. Oh, that
They
you're telling me
aren't
that's the name of
necessarily
this
that-
place?
Yeah, they're not necessarily that voluptuous necessarily in the front, but this one in particular is
I'm not sure what you mean.
busty.
She's got big tits.
I suppose I'll have to take your word for it.
Take old biddies. That's what she's got.
Yeah, those aren't tumors, damn it.
Got take old biddies right there. She's trying to keep her composure. She's like,
I mean, you could have just said mammary glands. I'm not sure what the big deal is.
Oh,
Genuinely shocked.
sterilize everything. That's amazing.
big bosoms, take old biddies. They're there. Most of them don't have it. Take old biddies.
Well, calm down. This is where we were headed, right? I suppose we should go inside.
Yes.
If I had warm blood, I'd need more than a loincloth right now. Kind of flick my tongue and then look like eyes half popped.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I had to stop and think about that one for a second.
I'm just
Freaking bravo.
if a Goliath could blush, that would be what she's doing right now, but she's just looking more gray in the face. That's about it.
All right, so you guys step in, and the bar is about as good looking as one would expect it to be, based on the outside. And it appears to be almost completely empty. There's like an orc sitting there in the corner, in one of the corners, with just tankard after tankard cluttering a table. Put him right there where he.
Where is he?
Where he is.
Oh, over here?
Yep.
Okay.
And as soon as you guys set foot in there, and this guy's just gigantic. As soon as you guys set foot in there, he just starts eyeing you, and I mean, it would set a reasonable person at a little bit of unease. And the bar is apparently unmanned, and but just as soon as you guys think, okay, where does the bar keep? Dishes seem to magically start shifting by themselves, and then you hear this little voice from behind the bar. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here?
I quickly put my hand.
How can I help you?
I quickly
You're
put
speaking
my
to
hand on
us.
Sam's shoulder and then grab it harder.
Keep your head down.
Oh, who do you think that I'm speaking to? The giant oaf in the corner? He's about passed out.
Yeah, you should probably tell him not to drink so much. I have experience in this department. It's not good. The outcome is not good.
You hear from the back quarter. They're not addressing you. Just have another drink.
His head is probably going to hurt quite a bit tomorrow. You do realize this?
You're not a abolitionist, are you? No, that's not the word. You're not anti-drink, because if you are, you're definitely in the wrong place. Who are you?
Anti-drink? Don't we all? Why would anyone be anti-drink?
Let me phrase it this way. Very few people set foot in here voluntarily. Do you have some sort of business here?
We're looking for someone in particular. We have been sent by, what's her name?
Short ass gnome, a lawyer, like less than 5 feet tall.
Oh yeah, Zilna.
Zilna.
Yeah, her mom told me you.
Yes,
she
Zilna
said
sent
expect
us.
a
We're looking
goblin,
for a Mr. Salt.
a Goliath, a half goat, and part alligator. Nah, just Dragonborn. But you're an ugly Dragonborn. My God. Did you fall down the tree?
Yeah, that's one.
What race is this guy behind the bar?
He's kobold, so he's like his head is maybe an inch below the bar, the side of the bar.
This voice is amazing. I'm like there.
I'm glad. All right, so she said, well, Harana said, which have you seen Harana, pot elf?
I have not. I would like to see her.
Everybody'd like to see her.
We got business first. Let's deal with the business. We can.
Yes.
deal with
Snake's
pleasure
in the
later.
back.
Thank you.
Snake's in the back. He's expecting you. Go on, head back there. But before you go back there, I'm just gonna give each of you a shot. It's on the house. Steadies the nerves a little bit. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Whiskey, scotch. I got some more exotic.
Now, do these drinks contain what was it? What did I have, Mavi? What made my head hurt the next day?
You had a
got
lot to drink.
tequila from Pennsylvania.
You had a lot to drink.
I remember
and
it
was
tasted
just
quite like.
beer.
I remember it tasted quite terrible.
This is better. Firstly,
It's all gonna
secondly,
taste like lantern oil. What do you like to get drunk on? I don't have all day.
I don't want to get
he
drunk.
likes it- give him whiskey.
All right,
this-
four whiskeys.
Is this an alcoholic beverage?
Yes, it is, but it's a shot in.
I'll make
so you're
it
not-
virgin for you.
Thank you. I will pass on the alcoholic beverage.
I can drink your shot for you if we're gonna go there.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
probably
Go
need
right
more
ahead.
on
Have
my
have
nerve.
my shot. I will have
This
one
is-
shot
Oh,
of.
no, I'll be taking that shot. Thank you very much. And before anybody else can grab it, Squanch runs up, grabs the shot, and downs it.
I will have one shot of ice water,
Poor man.
please.
Hey,
I'll
barkeep,
take.
this is
I'll take the other whiskey.
this is the kind of thing that you do for everybody who sees her for their benefit, right?
No, you're walking in at an awkward time.
Okay, I got you. I'll take a shot. Hand me the brandy.
All right.
I would also. I would like
a.
I would like a shot. Is it of water, please?
And he rolls his eyes. Well, you can't even
How
see
much
whether
is
he's
a
rolling
shot?
rolling his eyes or not. But he just you see a glass of water slide across the bar.
a glass.
Yeah, I take his alcohol shot for him, so I'm gonna take the
Wonderful.
2 whiskeys, the double shot whiskey. And
As
I'm
Stamets sees you
I-
take that, he says, "Why is yours so tiny? My shot. Look how large my shot is. Yet they gave you that much."
because you're drinking just water, my dear. You're not drinking alcohol. I would drink that cup of alcohol
Yes,
straight,
but this is one
I'm
shot.
not
I
drinking-
ordered one shot of water, so they
Yeah,
ripped
he
you
needs
off.
less 'cause he's like a size of a large rat.
I didn't charge you nothing. And he lifts up the little gate to the bar.
Oh,
Through the
Didn't-
door in the back.
I didn't
He's
realize
expecting
this
you.
was
Don't
free.
keep him waiting.
All right, like I do a little cheer thing and like.
And so door is
Over here?
Let's see. Can I? Right here.
I don't see anything.
What? How do you not see anything?
Oh, right there. So we just climb over the bar?
No. I told you there's a little flap. You know how like some bars have that little flap so that the bar,
Oh, okay.
you know, the barkeeper can lift it up and get through it. You see him like walk under, and he's so short he can actually like walk under the flap without opening it. But he lifts it up and gives a little hop to get it to flop over to the other side of the bar.
All right, Stamens is over here on the back of the bar then with Mavi.
Yeah.
Okay. So you step through.
Rooster, are you coming?
I'm going with y'all, right? Okay, yeah. I'm coming.
Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting that what's his name's in tow as well.
Billy?
Yeah, Billy.
Are we gonna do something to write him out, or do you just want to like delete him and just pretend he wasn't here?
Billy the catatonic delusion.
Whatever we had
Yeah,
at that first bar, we hallucinated many memories.
You know what? Let's just say he and Sam made good on their prostitution idea, ran off to a street corner, and you guys never saw which one it was.
All right.
Thank God, it was only a matter of time before we all picked up crabs or cholera.
I would prefer not to get just.
I agree. I got scales.
Okay, so we walk
Alright.
into a dead red Power Ranger.
Okay. So you guys walk in, and as I said, a lot of this stuff I had to do last night and was working fast to get through it. So let's see. Hold on. Okay, so you guys walk in, and just let's see. In fact, oh yeah, I've got this. I forget that I have this sometimes. Okay, give me 1 second to really set the scene for you. Okay.
Is the thing that's supposed to
gonna
set
say
the
turn
scene
on-
this brown box? Oh.
No, we can't see it.
Okay.
So,
Now it is
So-
black.
Yep, it's supposed to be. Give me 1 second. I'm fixing it.
Okay.
black as my soul.
Okay. So you guys step in, and on the left there's there's one closed door, and then on the left side there's an open door, and this just looks like an anteroom for like loaders and stuff to pass through.
Okay. So locked doors though. This one.
Yep, there's one locked door right in front of you, like one closed door. You can't tell whether it's locked or not.
Okay.
And then there's the little anteroom, or the little open door on the left. And the door on the left is conspicuously open. Like, you can see that it's open. There's really only one way for you to go. Well, two ways: back the way you came, or through the little open door.
I will head over to the open door.
Same.
And
Dingus, can you not control your character?
Oh, I actually forgot I was supposed to do that.
Oh, I was just curious. I have been trying to set it up so you could control it, but I didn't know if it was broken.
Yeah, I can't grab it.
You can't?
I cannot grab it.
advanced group. All right, I'll drag them for you. I thought I set all the tokens to be controlled by the players, but all right. So
Deacon
behind
D
you,
is you, right?
Yes, I'm Deacon Dingus.
You got the right tool selected, the mouse on the top left of the toolbar, because it does say that it's controlled by you.
I didn't know. Yeah, I got the mouse cursor selected.
And you still can't click it, huh?
Yeah, I can't click it. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
so you see a little Yuan T sitting behind a desk, and upon seeing you enter, and did you try to enter stealthily?
No.
Okay. Upon
didn't
seeing
anyway.
you enter, the Yuan T stands up and says, "Welcome to my office. My name, as I'm sure that you have guessed, is Snake. I am very pleased to make your acquaintance. My associate Zilna informed me that you might be in need of some of my services. I do consider myself a helpful member of the community. I do have many associations that can help you, people in situations such as yours. So, how may I serve you?"
Why do they call you Snake?
I was told your name was Salt. We'd be kindred spirits. They call me Rooster. Doesn't make much sense.
Yes, they call me Salt.
Okay. I feel
Are
like
you?
I feel like we gotta.
For reasons that I'll be happy to show you. If you want to take a
Well,
tour
what
of
services do you have to
my little
offer?
processing plant here, it is only a fraction of my income. As you can imagine, I'm quite the entrepreneur and have enterprises all over town. But this is one of my favorites. Care to take a look?
Yeah, I definitely want to see why they call you Salt.
Yeah, let's
No.
just find out.
Never found out when they called me Rooster.
So,
Was her thinking her name was Snake a Freudian slip? Do we need to worry?
I think that was a Freudian slip, or I may have said it as a Freudian slip. It could have been me, it could have been you.
I thought he just knows what's up when people call
Everyone
him
calls
Salt.
me sinister. I mean trustworthy.
So,
I heard those
I want you all to roll perception.
Perception.
First roll of the game, and we're an hour in. I'm terrible at this.
It's okay.
Keep forgetting where I can roll perception.
On your sheet on the skills column in the middle.
All right, I rolled a 15 with a +4 modifier. I got 19.
Yeah. I got
Oh,
a
nice.
6.
All right, so, let's see, hold on. So, and this is going to be hard to describe for somebody that is a Dragonborn, but Rooster picks up a smell of like blood and death, and like you smell that something has died. And are Dragonborns? Do Dragonborns have a sharper sense of smell than humans?
I
I
haven't read anything like that, but I'm like a highly trained monk.
You're a highly trained monk. As being something a little bit more, I guess you could argue, animal than a human, do you think that you would be able to discern what types of flesh, like when you smell death in the air, do you think you could discern what type of flesh it is?
Yeah, I could at least discern if it was like a mammal or like a like a fish or something like that. Like a
Okay.
person would be a sweeter kind of smell.
Yeah, like
Okay, I'm going to have you roll again.
type of
Another perception check.
Yep, another perception check. And I'll say how sharp your sense of smell is based on that number.
It's 7 + 4. I got an 11.
Okay, so yeah, you can smell. I'll leave it at mammal versus fish. It's definitely something mammal. So, and then the rest of you just smell something generally in the air. So, as he rounds the corner, you guys see a couple of, and I'll go ahead and reveal the area for you. You guys see a couple of orcs chopping at what appears to be a filleted body.
Damn it, don't say a fucking word. You've seen this 1,000 times. You feel me?
As you can see, we deal with exotic meats like lamb, and this one here is veal. We ship them in barrels, salted barrels, all over the world. This particular type of meat is very popular in Thazania. I also deal with a little bit of debt collection and enforcement, and for the people who cross the wrong people, they tend to disappear into some of my barrels. I love this business. So, now that you have a fair idea of what my enterprise is, I would like to know how I can help you.
Yeah, my friend here, Mavi, has an acquaintance that needs to get out of prison, I believe.
yes.
Oh, that's what the attorney was saying. Zilna and I go way back. She said something about noble causes. Did you understand exactly what she was trying to express?
Well, depending on nobility of cause, just helping someone basically. I don't necessarily trust the fact of for a better cause. It's more if we can get them out of jail for something else.
And your instincts would be correct. These noble causes are more or less shams. Nobles, gods, kings, queens are all about to be fighting each other, and manpower has become a resource in most demand. That said, as you may know from Stormskeep reputation, we keep our prisons full. Lots of manpower wasted. Lots of prisoners yearning to be free. And so there has developed somewhat of a market for prisoners willing to pay to be considered for these noble causes. I happen to know a few nobles that would be willing to, for a fee, request the assistance of your friends to recruit to their noble cause. And it really bears down on what your destination is. So, to put it bluntly, where is it that you plan to go?
Look,
I
think
have a
this through. I can't deal with that fucking cold weather. I'll need to carry a fire.
I've never really been anywhere,
Mhm.
so I'm happy to
Alright.
go anywhere.
Or kill a bear and wrap their skin.
You're a little quiet, Milana.
Or I'm gonna have to kill a bear and wrap the skin around you to keep you warm because I have a vendetta against someone.
That sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. Let's
There's
not
a
make her angry.
There's a place we need to. As much as I hate to say it, we need to go to the cold place. There's
God damn
there's
it.
Like-
Do you need a little bit of help?
yes. Do you want to explain the
A lot of-
situation?
You're trying to remember the place?
Yeah,
Anascala.
Words. There's a lot of words.
Anascala is the place in the north.
Yes.
Oh, a shovel of words.
Why must we go
We need
to
to go
this? What is it? Anascala?
Yes.
Anascala.
Why must we go to Anascala?
Anascala is the place how Michael and Kel and I met. But that place, before you know the barbarian you see in front of you, I used to be in a temple. And someone I cared about was sacrificed. And I pulled down my, I have, a brand, a big brand on my chest. Not, all the way, but there's marking of where I was branded. And I pull it down, and it's showing a symbol. This is the mark that I have to wear every day because I was casted out for being upset at them for what they were doing. Knowing what they were doing is wrong. So I have to
And while
win-
you guys are discussing this, barrels have come out, and now the orcs are loading chunks of whatever it was they were chopping up on the ground into barrels and pouring copious amounts of salt in there after them.
Marvy, did that hurt?
It did. And
It
it
looks
will
like it.
forever hurt.
Been through
It won't
one
hurt
hell
in the
of a
way.
year.
It might not hurt physically in the way, but it is a marking that I cannot scratch or cut out. It'll be there forever.
Let's talk about a noble cause, huh?
It's my noble cause. I'm waiting for. I would love to personally put my hands on that god
I've got
and
no
that
dream.
temple.
So, am I hearing consensus that everybody here plans to take a voyage to Anascala?
I suppose so.
I am the
Right.
luck of the game.
And I can't get there enough. The weather is a little bit off-putting, but for someone as thin-skinned as myself. But if I bundle up and I have business over there, I do enjoy seeing the snow.
They do have wonderful sights and good places to be there. Yes, the cold is terrible, but as I look at myself as a Goliath myself, I have no issue. But I understand why some people might not want to go up there.
Yeah, it
And
sounds-
I
sounds
happen to
real,
know a very prominent warlord putting together an army, Lord Rollo. Lord Rollo is recruiting different warriors to mount an attack. He plans to start as soon as the celestial contest has begun, and he is willing to recruit any skilled warriors from prison at a small fee of 200 gold.
Hear that, Squash? Oh, he didn't come with us.
What? What is that?
Oh, they're recruiting skilled warriors. You ready?
Oh, and they're sending Salted Elf to. And he just starts shuddering and covers his eyes.
I think it sounds like a yes to me. What do you think, Stamets?
We're gonna have to
I-
get the money though. There's a fee.
Well, we know a jeweler.
But what they owe is not
This
enough.
jeweler that you speak of. I happen to
Oh,
know a
damn it.
jeweler as well. I'd be very curious to know whether we know the same jeweler.
I think it's the same.
Xena just so happens to know an indebted jeweler as well. Small world.
I'm guessing it's the same.
Yeah, if it's the same, I believe you must be talking about Gershwin the Dwarvish Steel.
Yes.
It sounds like the same mouthful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. His name is Gershwin. He owes large debts to Zilna. He also owes large debts to us. A period of time ago, he'd been robbed, and I returned his merchandise and put the robbers in a few of my barrels. I believe they were shipped to Maritonia. Anyhow, he does owe me a fee for that, and he hasn't paid. I told him interest would accrue at an alarming rate, and he still hasn't paid.
So,
And so, if you'd be willing to collect what he owes on my part, I believe that I'd be able to work out some sort of arrangement with Rollo to where you get to keep whatever funds you personally relieve Mr. Gershwin of. So, I'll tell you what I would like is for Gershwin to also end up in some of my barrels. Trust me when I say I have operatives all over the city. I know where Gershwin resides. I can have Gershwin's residence cleaned up within about 30 minutes of your departure. Nobody would ever know where poor Gershwin ended up.
Hmm.
okay. If we can get them to the resident, if we can catch him at his residence, and I sweet talk him of sorts, I can help.
Yeah, I would take
No.
I would take care of this myself, but as you can see, I already have other commitments in other places. Besides, he does have a considerable guard detail, and manpower is hard enough to find right now as it is.
How big's the house?
Oh, it's a mansion.
Ah,
As
damn.
long as your people can get to his place, we can
Oh,
take it
trust
from
me. With the guards gone, which I imagine you will be taking care of that, my people will have no problem removing whatever mess you make.
there. Sounds good. Not what I would normally do, but as she cracks her knuckle and her neck, I do enjoy a bit of a fight.
I just look
All
around
right.
the room wistfully and go, I never had a dream or a dream job. But if I did, it would be crime scene cleanup. I'm in.
Then it's settled. And I should also let you know that there are a few other modifiers to the fee for Rollo. For 200 gold, Rollo will take your friend Michael and just drop her off in Anascala. Nothing owed after that. Worthy cause indeed. However, if she decides that she would like to fight alongside him, he will honor her spot as a mercenary and reduce her fee by 25 gold. And I believe that I can talk him into hiring each one of you if you would like to join his side as mercenaries. That is, of course, completely up on your part. And as I said, whatever the fee is, in exchange for what you will be doing for Gershwin, I'll be willing to pay about half of it.
That'd be good.
What
Just
does it
let
mean
me
to-
know when you're.
What does it mean to be a mercenary? What will we do?
Mercenary means what?
I was warned about this one.
He
The
is
one who was born under a rock.
basically.
I was born in
mercenary,
the cave. Why does everyone think it's under a rock?
A mercenary, they
There's rock
take like a.
around you, but a mercenary is someone hired to kill.
So what we do is we kill people.
You know what?
We are
I'll let you
warriors.
explain this to him
We
on
kill people,
your
only bad people, right?
Well, I would argue that anybody who is an imminent threat to your personal well-being is a bad person, regardless of the cause.
Oh,
Unless
So rest
you
assured,
caused,
they will.
unless you forced them to be an imminent threat to yourself by putting
Yeah,
them in a
yeah,
corner.
semantics.
It's
One
be
more
killed
thing.
or kill or be killed in this point.
when you are finished at Gershwin's, do not come back
Everyone got
here.
queasy at me wanting to rob the jeweler. Now you're all fine with
Good to
killing
know.
people.
Yeah, well, we're not robbing the jewel. We're not killing people in Storm's Keep, and we're being paid for it.
What have I
How
got
When you are
myself
finished
into?
at
Who
Gershwin,
are
do
you
not
people?
come back here. You will meet Zilna downtown, and she will give you further directions.
Sounds good, Mr. Salt. Thank you for your time. You're a gentleman and a mighty, mighty bastard.
Do you know where the last location of him being seen?
Oh,
I don't know
yes.
if your men saw him.
So, Salt returns to his desk. Follow me.
Okay.
And out of one of the drawers withdraws a little piece of paper with an address scrawled on it, and hands it to who's the first one to approach his desk.
I will. I'm the one who's very interested in.
Hands it to Mavi.
Stamets leans
Okay.
over to Rooster here in the back and just says, "We're not really going to kill people, are we?"
No, we're gonna go tickle them. Yeah. Maybe we'll throw a big ass rock at their heads. Who knows? You'd be familiar with that.
I thought you two were better
So,
than this.
yeah, as he hands it to Mavi, he said, "This is where you'll find Mr. Gershwin."
Thank you. We'll do what we can. I'll try my best not to make it too messy. Don't need to
Did I
put your men
freeze?
in issue. Yeah, you did.
Uh-oh.
Well, you see your screen.
You look like Salt just staring guiltily into a barrel of salt.
Oh, trust me, he doesn't stare guiltily at anything.
Yeah, no. This man.
This guy's ice cold.
Mavi's
but he had to
enjoying
get
this
that
man. Mavi likes this man very much.
Yeah, I like the bouquet, the ambiance, the feng shui, as they say.
Oh, well, thank you. I find that potential clients really understand who I am if I start with my meetings in here.
Understandable. I got it
I
right
can
away.
appreciate it. Yeah.
I take I hold the address and I put it in like a pocket so I don't lose it.
All right. And so do you guys start filing out?
Yeah. I kind of give almost like a salute. Like I'm like, I'll try not to make it too messy.
Sounds great. And somebody might have to go back for that one. And he gestures over to Squanch, and Squanch is still just shaking and cowering in a corner exactly where everyone left him. I don't think he's even aware that people have started leaving.
I walk back. Should I make a strength check to pick him up?
No, he's a teeny tiny little 40-pound sopping wet goblin, and you're a Goliath. I don't think any check would be necessary.
I've had campaigns that even as a Goliath, they made me do strength checks, even on the tiniest of things. So just wanted to clarify. So I just pick him up. I just like grab him and like throw him over my shoulder and just walk.
Thank you. Get me out of here.
I got you.
Oh,
I need a performance check for your walk out of there.
You look like a shrimp burying the stump.
Yeah, I need a roll for every room I exit.
What if you got
Hey, Mavi, roll perception.
Yeah, hold on.
Every time you eat a ration, you have to roll a D100, and if you roll a 1,
I
you
love it.
die.
I got 11.
Yeah. You feel. You're wondering if you feel dampness on your shoulder.
Oh God, he threw up on me,
Oh,
didn't he?
no. He peed himself is what I'm thinking.
Peed or threw up, either or, both maybe, possibly.
Nobody heard any gagging.
Don't worry,
Oh,
Bobby. It's probably just some condensation. Buddy, don't think about it.
All right.
I'll make
So-
him lick my shoulder if that's the case.
Oh, I think I'd like that less than option A or B.
Do you guys go back into the tavern?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still carrying him. Oh God.
And the kobold seeing
PJ,
you.
hold on a sec. Grab those tokens and hit the delete key. And then go to the journal tab. And drag them from there. Drag them from the character sheets. That's why you keep losing us.
Okay, let's see.
The sheets remember the token settings. So if you drag them from the sheets, you won't have. We won't.
So we can
keep
do
losing
that.
Control.
Do that. Rooster Kitty, badass.
There you go. Perfect.
All right. So the kobold sees like a shivering squanch and starts laughing. It's a good thing I put you those shots, isn't it?
Yeah, except for the man who the man who took the shot shouldn't have took the shot in the first place.
Oh, he was a little bit more nervous than he looked. Whoa, what's it to you? He was chopping. Shh! Don't mention that up here.
Yes. Yes, Squanch, see? We're looking out for you.
Well, is there anything that I can do before you see your way out the door?
I can't think of anything. What about you, Mavi? Stamets? I don't know jack shit about this.
This might be an awkward request. Do you have just a wet washcloth, please?
Oh, sure, no problem. He goes over to the sink. He's got one of those old-timey water pumps, like 3 sprigs of water. Walks it back over. And you hear like... And then you see him step up, and he's about chest level with the bar now.
Okay.
That squeaking noise was him scooting a stool across the ground.
Okay.
Makes sense. I slowly lower Squanch to the ground because I'm a tall human. I'm a tall.
Oh yeah, aren't you like 7 feet?
Yeah, I'm pretty tall. So I take him off my shoulder and put him down, and I grab the washcloth like gingerly out of his hand and just like kind of like get as much of the like. Don't want it on my skin, so I'm like washing myself real quick, and then I like hand it. You might want to throw this away, sir, or wash it.
Boozy.
Oh, no problem. And he chucks it back in the sink. And then, it is about sunset. Dinner time. We do have some of the best meat sandwiches in all of Storm's Keep. Will you be staying for a little while?
I'll pass.
And what
on
kind
the
of
meat
meat's in that sandwich?
Well, I think we should put some food in at least some of their systems before we go head out on our little endeavor.
I'll eat, people. Fuck it.
We should eat.
Fancy place. I once wiped my ass with a communal sponge.
It's like, what the? I felt all this motion behind me. My cat was pawing at my chair, so I could feel something, but it was so light. So the kobold quickly gets to work, goes into the back, comes back with a plate full of raw meat, and you can see that there's this big metal surface kind of in the back corner. He throws a bunch of the meat on the metal surface, it immediately starts to sizzle, and he makes himself busy. And while he's working, feel free to sit wherever. I wouldn't recommend sitting by the orc, though. And in the corner, you can see this big orc. The little chair that had been supporting him the entire night had finally given up the ghost. So there's this tiny little pile of lumber underneath his rear, and he's sprawled out, arms in each corner, snoozing.
I tried to warn you what would happen.
Yo, Stamps,
We-
Ken,
I'm going to warn you right now, never wake up a sleeping orc.
I'm gonna
Just,
sit. I'm gonna
Especially
move
one
and
of that size.
I'm just gonna go pick up a chair and like lightly place it next to him as a gesture of goodwill.
And from behind the bar, you hear, medium rare?
Rare. Thank you.
All right, coming out. The rest of yous?
I'll take medium rare.
I'll pass on the meat sandwich, thank you very much.
Did the old guy order anything?
I will say if
Whiskey!
you have any
Whiskey!
type of soup for the two
Whiskey!
of them that doesn't have any meat on it. You are
I
not
think you
drinking
can
any more,
myself.
man. I don't care.
Squams, I'm
Stamets
pretty
just
sure
pulls
your
out. Sorry, go
alcohol is washing all the calcium out your damn bones. Lay out the sauce.
Bodies, 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 barrels, bodies.
Stamens takes a ration from his pack and eats that.
All right, go ahead and deduct that, and the kobold drops off the other sandwich and leaves a little check with chicken scratch at the bottom, and it's 8 silver.
But like, how much gold does that turn out?
So that 1 gold is 10 silver.
I believe so. It's traditional measure. So I know that. Let's see. 5.
Yeah, it says
gold.
it's converted, so it's 10 gold is 1 gold is 10 silver pieces, and 10 silver pieces 10 copper.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I just have now 26 and 2 silver.
All right. So
Where-
with that, with his job done, he goes back behind the bar, and every now and then you guys can hear like stuff shuffling, but it's seriously like a ghost is back there because his head is never visible above the tabletop.
Sorry, I got lost because I was trying to fix my gold.
That's fine.
Are we sitting? I would prefer not to sit by the orc, so probably sit somewhere.
Sit at the
You can
bar.
sit
It'd
in.
be nice.
Be nice. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
sit at the bar.
So
I've never
long
sat at
since
the
I
bar
sat on
before, that sounds good to me.
Oh,
might
well,
need to get
look,
you a
I
high
have
chair, pal.
company. I'd say I was expecting an evening rush, but honestly, with the exception of Mr. 40 Tanks over there, we don't get a whole lot of clientele. But
He
honestly, he
comes here
drinks
a
enough
lot?
to keep it. Oh, yes. He is very dear friends with Snake, and so he gets, I think Snake's got a deal for him, half off all of his liquor, and he pays every time. I don't know what he does for a living, but whatever it is, he must be good at it.
Sounds like the kind of place where you don't need that many customers.
Well, with him around, we don't.
I can see that.
He drinks like 10 people
He looks like 10 people.
and eats like 4.
I really
That's
want to
what
go
you
wake
get
him up and try to
for.
talk to him, but you're going to try to stop me if I do that, aren't you?
Stamets, you'll
I'm
do
not
a
going to try to
perfect job
stop
of-
you, but he'll probably eat
will.
you or something.
I meant Mavi and Rooster.
I will stop you. We're not talking to the drunk, hired man.
Well, we
Even
should
as
find
a
out what his
Goliath.
relation is to. What was her name
No.
again?
Zilma?
He's related to
We're
Zilna
talking
or
about Zelda or Snake?
Snake? Oh, wait,
Or,
salt?
sorry,
Is it
not
salt
Snake,
or
Salt.
snake?
Salt.
It's salt.
Freudian
Okay.
slip, Salt. If I
Damn
say
it.
Snake, I mean Salt.
Okay. Well, what if we could find out more information on Salt? Perhaps she's not trustworthy.
We are already doing this.
Excuse
much as-
me. Are you impugning the honor of the boss here? Mr.
No.
Salt
sorry.
is an
He is just-
upstanding citizen, I'll have you know.
I wasn't
Sir.
thinking the bartender was listening. I would have tried to say that quietly.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha. Do you want to retcon that, or do you think he overheard you?
Well, if you need to make me do like a stealth check or something, that's fine. But
I'll have you do a stealth
so I
check
thought that was
because
implied, but I should have said it.
because you guys were at the bar front, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I feel like since we are at the bar front, that he would probably have an advantage of being able to.
Yeah, because he's probably just like really loving the conversation
No.
since it's empty.
I give you a look. It like we'll pretend like you're. I can see you're curious about talking to this person, and I'm like, no.
Damn it. We wouldn't
I
have to
glare. Mavi just glares, just like we. I care. I like that you are curious, but there are places where you should just not be curious, and this is one of them.
Stamets is your name. Let's get one thing straight. There was not a citizen in all of Storm's Keep who was more upstanding than Mr. Salt. I will not tolerate any.
I thought we just retconned that. Or did he still? So is he still here?
Well, I thought we were retconning whether he heard or not, and I thought you guys agreed
No.
that he did hear.
Mavi said that she saw that I was wanting to talk, and then just
Yeah, like
said
we're
no.
gonna say like as much as he wants to, like she's like catching
gotcha.
him
So
before.
She
catching-
gave him the shoot down look before he said.
Yeah,
before
catch-
he
catching
said
Yes.
him before he says anything, and I'm like, she puts a hand on him, like on his shoulder, and kind of squeezes a little bit, like not hard, just like we're
Ow.
not in this like
that must have hurt.
like she looks at him with like a glare in her eyes, is like, I like that you are curious, I do, but not here. This is not the place. This is not the time, and I prefer to just eat and deal with what we're going to deal with instead of
Fine,
waking
fine.
up in orc.
Oh yes, the old man, and he slides a little shooter of whiskey across. And Squanch is still just like muttering to himself, "Barrels," as he sips on the corner of the whiskey glass.
Squanch, if you know what's good for you, you've suffered from a lifelong stutter and neurological illness. Don't
Maybe
bring
this is the
outside
one.
of this damn bar.
She mumbles to herself. She's like, maybe this is the thing that will shut him up. Trauma.
Bodies. Bodies.
I heard that. I like it. What you think?
I mean, he wouldn't even be able to hear me. I'm like very
No, I
mumbling
know,
under my breath. like she would totally say it out loud, but she's like,
We could knock him on the back of the head.
or trust me, I would wish, but
At his age,
No.
you'd probably have to put him in a home.
I mean, he already pissed on me. I'm good.
You must be forgetting the bladder control already.
Ugh.
You know, these things degrade quick over time. We ought to find something to do with them.
I feel like we're gonna spook him enough as it is. I mean,
100%.
he shouldn't be on this. What we're gonna do, he should not be involved because he's not gonna handle it very well.
So that raises the question, though. What are we going to do?
Well, if we can find a place like an inn to drop him off for the night.
Oh, okay, for the night, I see.
Perhaps we just
Yes.
tuck him in over there with Mr. Orc.
Are you suggesting your good friend should be eaten by this orc? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, they'll
Once
both get
he's over
drunk
there.
together. They'll become fast friends.
Yes,
My
damn it,
dear.
that's a great idea. I believe you. Whole cycle of life and all that.
Oh, I don't know how well that's gonna work. I can already tell.
Well, we
that's
can't
not
bring
gonna
him
You
with us. He's going to sabotage anything we try to do.
Well,
That's
that's why I say.
That
That's why I
was
say.
in combat.
That's why I
Do you
say
recall?
we get him drunk enough, and then we make him pass out at an inn. So then he is clonked out. That'd be
Well,
the
getting him
best
drunk
option.
won't be difficult.
Oh, that won't be. He's gonna probably want to drink because he saw bodies in barrels.
I could do that. Yeah, slip me 2 gold coins, and I'll have this little. I'll take good care of your friend. I won't let him
Okay.
get eaten.
Oh, good.
And
Stamens gives him 2 gold coins.
I know Salt told us that we cannot come back here after we finished our business. So I know if we can get the lawyer friend to
I'll explain to Salt. He'll understand. I mean, trust me. This is not the first elderly citizen to have a few scruples about the sort of business that's run back there.
Stamens
Sounds
hands
good.
over 2 coins and he says over the bar at the guy, he says, "You take really good care of him. You take really good care of him."
Of course.
Just make sure he doesn't touch the orc. That's all.
Make sure you take him out back. I don't want him sleeping with the fishes.
Please don't say out back and the fishes, my dear. Don't say those things. He will end up out back and swimming with the fishes.
I wouldn't be
Well-
talking about fishes so much around him. He might
Well,
fucking.
I'm afraid if we put him below, it'll be too cold being 6 feet down there.
I have a flashback and cling on to that orc for dear life.
Just take care of the problem. And then he hands the 2 gold coins.
I wink at the bartender and go, yeah, take care of the problem.
Are we gonna find him in a barrel?
Hey, as long as he's living in a barrel, it makes no difference.
No, I promise
He
you
makes
won't
good
find him in a
movies, too.
barrel. Unless he crawls
think
in one
this
to sleep, but he'll be intact when he
Okay,
crawls
good.
back
Oh,
out.
what about a pine box?
I mean, he wouldn't. To be fair, I don't think his meat would be good for sending off. Anyways, he's a
I
bit
don't think
chewy and old.
A little bit old and grizzled. Here. And he
It's a bit
goes
gamey.
back and dusts off a little bit of Maritonian brandy and sets it out in front of Squanch, who just grabs it and starts drinking it from the top. No. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. 1 glass at a time. All right. Did you see it? Yes, I'm well aware of what's back there. Just drink. You'll be all right.
We'll pretend-
All right. I'm not going back there. No. You're not going back there. You'll stay out here. All right.
Hey, look, man, you might need to lock that door from the
Yeah.
outside.
Mobby throws in 2
You know,
silver as a tip.
you're kind
And-
of cute. Excuse me? Oh, forget it. Forget it.
See, Squanch, it ain't so bad. You might meet the love of your tragically short life here. Your remaining years, spend your twilight years in the bliss of a
Bobby-
lover's arms.
Yeah, I'm not. You'll see me again yet. I'll not forget that you robbed me. If I'd have kept that gold, I'd be sleeping in a hotel instead of.
Damn it, Squanch.
Bobby just looks at Squanch, just like with such a dead look, like in her eyes, just like, you better not finish those words, sir.
Squanch, my dear sweet summer child, we didn't steal it from you. It's a structured settlement, okay? Can you repeat that after me? Structured?
Yeah, you structure settled me right out of my settlement.
Yeah.
She
That's all
slips.
you need
She
to know.
slips 2 silver. She slips the rest of the silver, to, like her 2 silver, to the barkeep, and she gets up. She's like, "I'm going to leave before that 2 gold goes to waste. Before I kill."
Oh,
them."
of course.
And she walks. She just hops off and like walks outside. Like, just she needs to get a breath of. She needs to get outside before she literally strangles this man to death.
And would you like a meat sandwich? No, are you crazy? I know where that meat comes from.
That's not fair, Squanch. They had all kind of meat back there. You could
Yeah,
have-
look, I'll just fry you up some eggs. That's better. Over easy, please.
They probably got eggs out of the chicken instead of letting them hatch.
All right. So do you guys take off?
I mean, I at least I'm out the door. Like Mavi is out the door. She is like losing her patience for Squanch. She's like she already got beat on by this man. She is steps away. She's like 2 steps away from like barging back into the bar and choking him.
Yeah,
She's
Squanch is about to become a smear on the bottom of her boot.
Yes, very much so. She's either she's trying not to imagine how his head is going to sound when she stomps on it repeatedly, or how easily it's going to be able to break his windpipe and snap his neck. Like those are the two things.
And it probably occurred to her he'll still probably find breath to complain.
Yes. She needed to step out before something was going to happen to that poor man.
All right. So has everybody left the bar?
Sounds
Yeah,
like we're doing Squanch a favor.
I just pick up my sandwich and kind of like turn around and wave at him with the back of my hand as I depart.
All right. So you guys are back at the main map, and you guys were all on the west side. And if you look at the map, or the address, and I want each of you to roll. Let's go history check.
I got a 5 minus 1, which is a 4.
15.
All right.
I did not roll well.
What did you get, Mavi?
I got a 5.
All right. So,
I got a
Stamets, you don't
rock.
really understand the history of this place, but you have noticed, you have been paying attention as you've been walking down the streets, and you have a vague idea of which streets are where.
Okay.
And you recognize the Copernicus Street part of the address, and you realize that it's in the southeast. You recognize that.
I recognize this. I've been looking at maps and street signs, and it looks like we just need to go southeast, and we'll be right there.
So is that what you guys do?
Yes.
Evidently, I got the memory of a goldfish, so I don't have any say in the matter.
All right, so you guys pass through, and as you might recall, you were going through kind of the slums of town. But as you start moving into the southeast, all of a sudden you start seeing gated communities, compounds, and very nice houses. You kind of pass the Palisades and everything like that, and you're going through the numbers, and the number at the on there,
You mean
we'll say.
southwest?
Or
Oh yeah, all the
Did I
tokens
say
are on the
southeast?
left. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just couldn't find the tokens.
Gotcha. So, and finally, you get to the dwarf's number on Copernicus, and you find that he lives in a he's got a gated house, gated mansion, and his front door is probably about 50 yards away from the edge of the little block wall surrounding the property, and there is a single guard about hanging like in front of the door. And let's see, what would, if I wanted to have you guys look and try to see what you can see, what would that roll be? That be a perception check to see for
Perception or
you guys to
investigation?
look at the guard
Perception,
to examine. Not really investigating anything, so we'll go perception.
All right.
I got a 10.
Same.
I got a 16.
Okay, so to Mavi and to Stamets, you see a super broad-shouldered dwarf standing there with a pike a pike in his hands. And to Rooster, though, you notice something just a little bit different. You notice that this dwarf might be super broad-shouldered, but he's also super short for a dwarf. And you're also seeing gaps in the armor.
So like he doesn't fit the armor.
Indeed.
Look at that pine over there. He probably fucking rattles when he walks. Probably sounds like a fucking wind chime when he talks. If we push him over, he'll get a fucking concussion.
Well, how are we going to approach this guard?
Well, we don't yet. I'm just saying, it could just be like cow tipping. You ever heard of cow tipping?
We have
Why
to
would
get
you
in
tip a cow?
somehow.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that we. Yeah,
Do
you
the
know what?
cows provide a valuable service?
I've never done such a thing. I don't know nothing about cows. But I'm just saying that we ought to take our time, take a look around. Yes, people on the inside, but we don't know how to get there yet.
I mean, you could
So
always.
I'll go ahead and
talk.
drag you guys into your new.
Okay. All right.
And we'll go
Make
ahead
sure to
and
drag from the
reveal-
journal.
Yep, doing that. Why does it always start me at green? Who the hell draws in green?
I do.
Yeah, I do. Green's the best color. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We
Be
got
dissing on
three
green.
I thought it's red, blue, and black. You write in black. If you have any mistakes, it's either red or blue. But I'm used to.
Bobby, that's just how the man holds you down. That's what they want you to believe.
I mean, maybe I just want to use red because I like being able to write in the blood of my enemies.
Oh.
All right, so I'm sorry, Rooster already shared. I was just focusing on something else. Never mind.
Fine, I'll go. I'll yes and.
Are we going to? So we have one guard, but we can't get past this gate, so we can't see. We can't check around the actual building.
How high is
So we
the
can
gate?
either.
Do you guys want to roll investigation?
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to roll.
All right.
I'm probably gonna suck. You know.
I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna need.
Jeez, my rolls tonight. Holy crap.
Actually,
I
not bad.
Alright.
I got a 16.
rolled a
Oh,
natural
nice.
1.
Oh boy, you see
Wow.
nothing.
You're
So
rolling.
Stamens,
I'll go blind.
so Stamens is paying no attention whatsoever, and he is fascinated with the mortar holding these bricks together.
I've never seen this structural design before. I find it quite fascinating. I wonder how the chemical composition of this substance that holds these blocks together.
Meanwhile, Mavi is seeing that the block wall is super high in some areas, but at the corners it drops down to about 6 feet in height.
Fun.
Hey.
So, I have a possibility of a way in, but you guys might not like it.
What you
Oh,
talking
no.
about? I can sneak anywhere.
So at the at the corners they are about 6 feet, and I'm 7 feet. But you guys are not. I was saying I could pick you guys up and get you over to the wall. Over the wall.
I don't think I've been picked up before. Please, by all
I can
means.
I can probably climb
Just
over.
don't. Just is. Do not, for the love of God, do not pee or puke on me. I will throw you so hard you'll
I
hit
feel
a
like I should
wall.
take offense at that.
And Stamens might wonder, for the love of which god, there's many.
There's many.
We might both be Verdan, but I'm not a drunken old man who can't control his bladder.
He was. I don't think he was drunk. I think he was just scared.
Wasn't he drinking all those shots that was the barkeep kept giving
No,
him?
No,
he
this
drank
was before.
one.
He drank
took
one.
a damage shot.
It's
Oh,
this
okay.
is when this was before. This is when I
And
had
it
him
did
up and
not
I beat
steady
him.
his nerves from what you guys saw.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm making those comments of if you are a bit nervous or anything, please don't do those things.
Well, you don't have anything to worry about.
Okay. And you, are you okay if I pick you up and get you over?
I mean, you might not need to, but it'd be pretty fun.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do it anyways. I might at least give you a boost. I might have to like pick you up like I have to pick up him, but I can give you a boost at least.
Real talk. I need to take 5. I gotta use the restroom.
Sounds good.
Sure. Do you guys want to take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, right as
Yes.
she picks you up, you gotta use the restroom.
It's like, do I have to hold you? I have to like choke him like this way, like not on me, please. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be
I
right
can use a
back.
break too. I'll be back as well.
All right, sounds good. I'll do the same.
I'm gonna get into those. As much as I like wearing this, I am starting to get uncomfortable.
I'm all alone with the audience. I got a joke for y'all, but you're gonna have to pretend like I can see or hear what you're talking about, because I can't. It's a knock knock joke, but I need you to say knock knock. All right, you ready? Who's there?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to feed all 6 cats.
Hey, Chef, I got a knock knock joke for you.
What'd you say?
I got a knock knock joke for you.
It's really hard to hear you. I think you said something.
I got a knock knock joke for you.
Oh, there. Now I can hear you. Okay, go.
You want to hear it?
Uh
All right. Well, I need you to say knock knock.
huh. I'm supposed to say knock knock?
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
I don't know.
That's it. That's a joke.
Okay.
It's a joke. It's only for the teller.
That's like what's that dude? He played Lotka in the old show Taxi.
Ah, man, I wouldn't know. I've never seen it.
Okay.
I don't watch a whole lot of TV.
I used to watch it on on Nick at Night. I used to watch all those old shows back in the day.
I remember when I was a kid, I'd just get like so bored of Nick at Night. I'd wake up at like 3 a.m. and turn on the TV, and there wouldn't be a cartoon on. So
Yeah, that's basically what I would watch Nick at Night because it was the only thing on. But now I have like a bunch of nostalgia for old shows that are even before my time because of it.
Yeah, I get that. I
Anyway,
got
that guy was the epitome of jokes that were only funny to him.
that sounds like a
like his whole life, like he was always extremely like just thought so many things were hilarious, even though the majority of other people didn't. He just didn't care.
sounds like a state of zen. Only one.
There we go. Who are you talking about?
The guy that played Lotka on that old show Taxi. My memories are all fuzzy on all of this, so I could be getting some of it wrong. Let's just go to IMDb. Oops. The show called Taxi, apparently, is what we're looking for.
Oh my gosh, this has been a fun one, huh?
Yeah, I like it. I got the voice for Rooster halfway through. I think is it.
I know. I heard the accent you developed for him. I like it. Good deal.
Andy
Alright, cool.
Kaufman. That's the guy.
I was watching like Bacano right before this, so I just stole the accent.
I need a freaking booster seat or something.
Needs a booster seat. Stamets, you got one of them? Booster seat, a high chair?
Maybe Squanch.
I may be short, but you will treat me with respect.
I am treating you with respect. I'm helping you get to see up over the table. You think you want me to just put your food on the floor like a little kinky pet?
Oh, you will put my food on the table. I don't need a booster seat.
Oh, what you gonna do? Fucking jump up and slam dunk that shit back?
He just turns the chair sideways and sits on the arm of the chair.
All right, fine. It's clever, man.
Yeah, he's been a lot of fun to voice. I did not think that I would get nearly as much, that he would be nearly as major a part of the campaign as he's been.
See on the voice, yeah.
I feel like there's always one of those when you run your first campaign. There's always like an NPC that becomes beloved, but you didn't intend it.
Yeah, yours was the gnome that got picked on.
That's right. The one that you drop kicked and wondered why he hated you.
What? You dropped kick?
I never drop kicked him. I threw him around a lot.
PJ was like always surprised why. I forget the gnome's name.
I do too.
I want to drop kick somebody.
We did that
I'm the
campaign so long, I can't believe I forgot the name. But anyway, yeah, PJ's character's name was Havabeer, and he was always treating this little gnome like shit. And then later, when we would like talk to him about it, like out of character, he'd be like, "What? I thought Havabeer was pretty reasonable." Like,
he was trying to interrogate the guy.
Well, we took like 2 or 3 weeks off at one point, so we were trying really hard to recall what had happened, and you had like completely forgotten that you drop kicked him through the snow.
Well, I'm
Oh
sure
yeah,
he might
I
have
didn't
gotten
drop kick him through the snow. I threw him into a bank of snow.
No, I'm pretty sure. I
Drop kicked
could have swore you drop kicked him.
I never drop kicked him. I promise. That would have been so over the top. I would have never considered
Well,
it.
whatever
I'm
it
sure
was, you
That's
completely
the fun
forgot that
part,
you
when
did
you
it.
do the over the top
Yeah.
shit.
I was
Great.
pretty inebriated that session, so I was actually slightly horrified when I listened to the recording, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I am being such a jerk! Holy cow!"
inebriated. It's something I've seen it. Let me get my fucking Southern Comfort. Shit's disgusting. I
Yeah,
can't
that
believe
was-
I have
Like,
to
I was-
follow this shit.
That was good times.
Like I was slightly horrified. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I cannot do that again."
The poor little gnome.
Yeah, that poor little gnome.
Rest assured, now that I've heard it, somebody in this campaign will be drop kicked.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
I have a desire.
Well, too bad
We
Rainbow
have no.
already left.
I have already someone in mind. No. we're-
We can both drop kick somebody. You can share it. It's not a
I
copyright.
just want to. Oh no! I
You're
just.
gonna
I
yeet
This
just.
is gonna end up a
Stamets?
hack sack for giants.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more concussions.
I feel like Stamets is about to get yeeted by y'all.
Stamish's just gonna learn to not be an absolute twat to the Goliath. That's it. He's just gonna learn that. He's gonna learn real quick not to be a twat.
That sandwich is dumb as a fucking set of female genitalia. I'll climb over on the other side so I can unyeet you at the end.
You might have to be there to just keep his guts inside of him.
Hey,
Jeez.
well, hey, why don't you just fucking wear him to keep warm in the fucking Anascola? Do the old tauntaun trick.
Well,
Oh,
I don't know.
tauntaun trick.
I don't know if you'll
Yeah.
survive.
I'm ready to jump back in when you guys are.
Sounds good. I'm ready. I'm
I'm
ready
ready.
to be helping them over the wall.
All right, so picking up where we left off, you guys were going to the corner and discussing who was going to get chucked over the fence or over the gate first.
I'm going first. Because if he falls and he makes fucking air knocked out of the chest noise, we're fucked.
You talking about Stamets?
What?
Stamets, yeah. You can't just throw him over. We don't know if he'll land on his feet.
Well, he ain't here. It's just you
Oh,
two.
Stamets
No.
isn't here. It's just us.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were
Chef's
gonna yeet me
character is
too.
Stamets. Squanch is
Or yeah, Damage is here. Squanch is not here. It's just
Look, you see, I always land on my feet like a cat. That's why they call me Rooster.
So you're going first then.
I'm going first.
All right.
Goddamn ninja.
Good luck.
okay. Roll a stealth check. Or
Which
I
one,
guess
the yeeter or
first,
the yeety?
I guess Melodic Sass is going to roll a performance check, and then Darth Dingus is going to roll a stealth check.
Gotcha.
Okay.
11 for performance.
I got an 18.
All right. So, Mavi chucks chucks Rooster up the fence. Her throw's a little low, so he has to tuck up his knees, but then he lands on the other side, quiet as a cat. Not a sound escapes his feet.
I think I huffed a little bit because I was like not ready for the first. Like, not that he's super heavy. It's been a while. Like, I just picked up a 40-pound person. I have to adjust my weight.
So
50 pounds. I like a strong woman.
let's stick with Mavi. Are you going to try to pick up Stamens next
Yeah.
and chuck him over?
All right.
You wanna
I'm ready
go
to
over?
go. What do I have to
Okay.
do?
Be ready to catch it.
He puts his arms up. Okay, what do I do?
All right, so same thing. She rolls performance.
Yeah.
Stamens rolls stealth.
Okay.
17.
20
performance.
non-natural.
Hey,
Oh,
It's
nice.
18 plus 2, so not a crit, but 20.
Gotcha. The results still. I mean, after a while, silent is silent. She chucks him over, and the toss is just perfect. He just barely clears the fence, the gate, so he's staying nice and low, and then he lands on the other side, silent, and just is able to creep quietly from there wherever he intends to go. So now, does Mavi intend to clear the gate, clear the fence herself?
So this black line is the fence, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I could possibly attempt to. I would have to, since
I could
it's
climb.
it's a foot smaller than I am.
Yeah. So, like, are you gonna jump and then push yourself up and over, or what's your plan?
I could scale the fence a little bit and like give her a hand and just pull her over and help her climb.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna get a run start jump. Like if I do well, it'll be like one of those gorilla like parkour things, basically.
Cool. Roll
Like
roll
if I
performance.
do well, that is my like that's the image. That is the
Okay.
image.
And Darth Dingus, are you going that direction to help her?
Well, I mean, how would I help her?
You're heading that way, but she's already making a running start for the fence. So go ahead and roll performance. Mavi.
13.
13. Okay.
Not too terrible.
So yeah, you jump, you press up on the fence, it lifts your body high enough to clear it. Roll for stealth.
Okay.
$10 for stealth.
There's a little bit of a thump on the other side as you land, but it's not something that somebody would hear 75 yards away.
Makes sense. I'm basically made of stone. It's gonna be it's already a hard time for me to be stealthy.
Gotcha. So, are you guys going to? So, as you look at the mansion, there are a couple of bay windows with, panel glass, but the only place that you could apparently enter is the front door behind the guard. And why do I see darkness?
I also
There we
see
go. Okay.
darkness.
Is that better? Can you guys see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's normally dark at night, ain't it?
Yeah.
I see like a porch.
Yeah, so there's like a porch with the door on it, and then to the left of it, there's a bay window. To the right of it is wall just with a few windows. So if you want to get in, it looks like the front door is the only way.
But what do we do now?
And I'm gonna move you guys because if you guys cleared the wall at the corner of it, you
We'll
guys
be in
would
the
be over
corner.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And there's just grass. There's no trees, but you're far away and it's dark, so it doesn't look like the suit of armor sees you.
Okay. Well, we should be quiet for this. We're gonna probably have to attack him, take him by surprise. I'm very tall.
What if there's a way to distract them? Just kind of make them walk away from his post a little bit.
If
Yeah,
if
I know
someone
he's
can
got it.
direct a sound to a different area to distract him, that is one way. Or I'm going to crawl on the ground, and I'm going to take him by surprise. Either or.
I got a little bit. I mean, I'm a ninja. I can like do these things pretty quiet. Let me check my spells. Yeah, I got minor illusion. It's a cantrip.
If you can do that. Because how Mavi is imagining
He's just gonna army crawl this and get behind him and then like
get up slowly and just like muffle him and just like grab him and muffle him.
Wearing armor.
Small thing.
He's wearing armor. It just reverberates through it like a bell. You can't even fit the
Well,
damn
then she
thing.
snaps his neck. Either or. What are we going for? He's gonna get quiet.
We should do this as cleanly as possible.
Okay.
You know, not out of mercy, just out of professionalism. I'm gonna cast the minor illusion cantrip. It sounds like some kind of hooligan shit going on outside the gate. Like somebody's drunk and has thrown a bottle at the gate and it broke.
So, like where? Like here?
Yeah.
All right. So you see the suit of armor walk up, and hey, hooligans, get out of here! That's called vandalism. I will call the constable.
It sounds like a dying rabbit.
Oh boy, he sounds so pathetic.
Maybe you were right.
He sounds like a scared kid.
But why'd you put somebody this fucking pathetic up in front of the door?
I don't know.
Oh, Mickey, come back here!
It's a fat halfling. That's what he is.
And he walks back, and now he's back in front of the door.
Oh, that was too
We
quick.
lost it.
Okay.
We can do it again.
I'll let you try your thing.
Okay. So she's just gonna get on the ground and she's all as quiet as possible.
I'm gonna try and
All right,
follow.
roll stealth check.
Okay. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm going to warn
So-
you, there's a porch light. And I'm going to draw where the light hits the ground. Because it's like how a porch light casts kind of like a half circle.
Yeah. She's not gonna step in the light yet, but she's trying to get close to him. If that makes any sense.
So that's about the illuminated area of the porch light.
Okay, so she's just gonna move like right here. Right on the outside.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna follow behind her and kind of go off like there.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Okay. I rolled a 5.
Oh yeah. So as you're walking, you kind of, I don't know whether you trip over a shoelace or trip over something, but you stumble. And this guy hears it clear as day, and he's squinting through the light. Oh, by the gods! Identify yourself! Who are you?
He just sees a giant lizard man like hiding behind a pole.
Doesn't see anything yet.
Okay, I just lay dead still where I fell.
Or wait a second, hold on. I do have to check something.
Does he see me?
He might. I got to check something and see if he has dark vision.
My brain is like going like it's the Grinch.
Oh yeah, he's got dark vision, so he definitely sees Darth Dingus like spring over to the corner, and then he sees Mavi laying down on the ground, and she's just huge.
like my brain is like either like she's gonna just try not to like my brain wants to be like she slowly gets up and she's like cracks her knuckles. She's like,
Oh my god. And roll intimidation.
I have a high roll intimidation, so
Yay.
I am immediately prepared to cast.
21!
Holy
21!
shit. Holy shit.
Okay. So, the guard at the front door just falls onto his knees and says, "Please don't kill me. Please, I can
Go shut
pay
the
like
fuck up.
5 silver an hour. This job's just not worth it. I could just go home."
I love
You might go home
I
tonight.
love the power she oozes right now.
I can just go home. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay. She's
They
like,
fired the dwarf who was here before me and gave me his armor. And he pulls the helm, and under the helm you see it's this tiny little kobold, like maybe a kobold 18 or 19-year-old just working for weekend weekend
poor
beer money.
baby. Okay.
This
She,
job's not worth it. I could just go home. Don't kill me, giant lady.
yeah, she stands up fully, like at her full height, and she just looks down at the man. She's like, "How many people are inside?"
Like 4 are left. They've all been quitting because he doesn't pay us.
Okay. If you can tell me the locations of where they normally are, I'll let you go. But
Oh,
condition.
but they walk around. They walk around. They
That
like
is
to
totally-
drink in the kitchen. And
That is fine. I just want to know generalized locations of where they normally are, so I know what to expect.
I don't know where they are right now. Don't kill me.
She just looks at him. She sighs.
There's
How many floors are to this mansion, and what floors will they normally be on?
It's a rambler. There's just one floor, and
It's a rambler.
That's enough. Calm yourself. I know I'm a big scary lady.
oh no shit.
She smirks. Okay. I'll let you go, but be quiet. Do
Oh,
not
he's already
alarm-
gone. As soon
like-
as you said, "I'll let you go," like
He
he's
just
already
goes.
forced stride
He's
towards
gone.
the gate. He doesn't. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
listening to the rest of what you have to say.
Yeah,
He's
I was
like,
just
"I'm getting out while the
saying,
gate."
do not tell anybody that we're here, or else I will find you and beat you up.
Oh yeah, he doesn't hear anything. He's just like, as soon as you're like, "I'll let you go," but pew, off he goes.
Yeah.
And all you hear is glop 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 of the armor rattling as with each stride.
A lot of
that's
involuntary
cool.
urinating this episode.
Oh, he didn't voluntarily urinate. He just begged for his life.
I
Yeah,
know,
he
I was
voluntarily-
joking.
She's a
I
big,
thought that's what
scary
this yellow
lady.
line was for.
Oh no. The yellow line was the light cast by the porch light.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Oh gotcha.
Yeah, that's his line that he made.
I'm not sure. I mean, if that's the guy they had guarding the front door, who do you think they got in the house?
Well, there's at least 4 guards.
4 guards with no dignity who don't need to be paid.
That just makes my job a little easier.
Oh, hey, save something for fun, lady. You already took the whole fucking sneak thief shit from me.
You tripped.
Oh,
I was
it's
about-
my- Dude,
You're the one who made noise. You're the one who made noise. I
It's
could
my
have just
stick.
taken him out.
Stamets just comes out of the grass. Like, oh, I was quite worried there for a minute, but you quite handily took care of that, Mavi.
Thank you. It
That's
helps
fine,
that I'm a
fine.
big, giant, scary lady. My brain is now only going to what is it? The giant lady Damascus or whatever. The Resident Evil new vampire lady. I'm just imagining the energy. That is the energy Mavi carries.
Well, hey,
She's the
Don't
big
check
scary
fucking-
lady.
Don't check fucking Reddit for your own good.
Yes. Okay. Let's get inside.
Let's get inside.
So does anybody
Here's
try the door?
Johnny.
Is there any way to look through the door?
Yeah, the door's just this big centerpiece right here.
Okay, I just want to peek through and see who might be in the front lobby.
Okay. Because if that door is locked, Mojave's about to do a "here's Johnny" moment.
Yeah, there's no window in the door, but there is a knocker. Does anybody try to knock?
Stamets will try it.
No. Stamets.
Does Stamets knock?
Yes.
Can he run fast enough to get out of the light? Like to get out of the.
So Stamets just
I
sees the
can run
knocker
fast
and
enough.
uses it. He doesn't really think about why. It's just a device. He sees it. He had to do it. Almost like a compulsion. Oh
right.
shit.
Fuck. Run, boy!
Can I roll initiative if something like might go wrong?
Not yet. You can't. Initiative hasn't been rolled.
Okay.
I like as he goes to like knock. I'm like run immediately after. Okay, just sprint out. We're gonna be attracting people. Sprint out of the light.
So I'm gonna try and run out of the light. Do I need to roll anything?
Probably.
No, a door opens up, and you see a gigantic dwarven warrior. Like bigger than most. What? Where's the front door, man? Where did he go? He starts peeking around.
Shit.
I think he quit.
I think he quit.
And so you guys hear the door slam, and then you hear a lock turn.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
No comments,
That
damn
leaves
it.
plan. That leaves Plan B.
Well, I didn't know that the lever on the door would just make the door make a huge racket. I thought maybe it would open the door.
The damn robot can't fucking figure out a door knocker.
Why is there a device attached to the door when you could just simply knock on the door with your own hand?
She while they're arguing, while these two are arguing, she just grabs her great axe. And she's like,
You hit the door?
"Here's
Ready
Johnny."
I get
Oh, you pull the here's
Shit.
Johnny.
Yeah,
I get
she's
ready
just
for a confrontation.
wrecking
behind
the
her.
front door. We're not gonna miss that.
All right. So roll an
How
athletics
else are we-
check.
How else are we gonna get out? Are we gonna pick the lock? Can any of us pick the lock?
That's actually what most parties I've been a part of try to do first.
I don't think any of us have
She's
like
running-
thieves tools. do
She's
we?
running.
You've got a ninja. You've got fucking Mobby
I
the
would have at
civilized
least
barbarian.
checked
She's
with
running
the party
on the
before I swung my
pure-
axe, but that's just me.
She's running on the pure adrenaline of that she just scared someone. Like she's like someone stop her. Like someone stop her before she does this. But she's running on the energy.
Marvin, what do you do?
No, like she hears you. She's up at the door, so she just has it. She's like, I'm ready. Like
Oh, you
like,
didn't do it already?
me
Okay.
otherwise.
I thought you did it
Yeah, she
already.
hasn't-
Okay.
I
No,
thought you
she
did it
wants
already
to.
too. Are we retconning that, or so? What happened? What did exactly did Bobby do?
She's just holding her great axe. Like she's ready to like if no one like if they like are we going? Like she's just like, do I do this? Like, she's looking at them like I want to do this, but are we gonna do this?
Are you ready for a 3-on-3 confrontation, possibly with guards involved in Storm's Keep? You want to do that with this member of their society? Just calm
Then
down.
someone pick the lock
All right.
before I break down the door.
Just wait for it to walk away a little
Can
bit.
Stamets just take a stab at it with just the random tools he has in his bag for tinkering?
You want to know something funny? I was actually wondering the same question. I thought, what does Stamets actually have with him? Because I know he has the ingenuity to pull something off like that. I just don't know if he has the equipment.
Well, I have a
wait.
bunch of parts and stuff and little screwdrivers that I used
What?
to build my familiar.
Okay, so I'll let that. I'll rule with that. And for some reason, you have a white rhinoceros penis,
What?
What a
That's
hama?
fucking.
about 10 inches long, dry, and chipping off at the end.
What are you talking about?
I was just going through your equipment, and you have a white rhinoceros penis. I don't know how you got it.
I hear they're
I
taking
don't
this
remember
medicine.
you running into a white rhinoceros in Fazania.
I don't
Pretty
know
cool,
what
Stamets. Like you
that
take
is.
medicine in the Far East.
What do you have?
I think I'm being trolled by the DM here.
No. I just pulled up your character sheet. Check your own inventory. You have a
I
white
see
rhinoceros.
it. I see it. Is it an official, like a real item?
I didn't put it in there.
For Dan believe good luck comes from ownership of a white rhino penis. Similar to
And
a
you
lucky
also-
rabbit's foot, it really do much except serve as an interesting dongle on a keychain. It really do much except serve what? This isn't even spelled right. Is this a rainbow troll somehow?
Yeah, it has to be.
It's
Oh my
gotta be, right?
My brain is like, no, this is you have that. So then when people are pissing you off, you're like, here.
Oh, wait a second. I might have done that earlier. I forgot about
It
that.
has to be you. I don't think Rainbow can do that.
No, Rainbow definitely couldn't do it. I've never heard Rainbow say dongle outside of like a sexual context.
So you trolled
Hey.
me and then forgot you trolled me. Is that what's going
Yeah.
on?
I say extra rations. We should be able to eat in case of emergency.
I say,
No, I totally spaced that. I
You ed-
forgot.
You ended up trolling yourself. Wait, what is this in your inventory?
I say,
Oh my gosh, there's tears.
the key.
But you,
And the sentence that you uttered was so random, and apparently you have a white rhinoceros penis, and all three of us just what?
Do that to Squash.
It's for good luck, Squanch. Here you go. Is this a real item in the database? Hold on. I have to search this. Because it's got a picture and everything in the inventory thing. No. So it's totally... Okay, so it's totally homebrew then. So someone literally added it.
I'm crying. This is so great.
Hey, Stamets, I didn't know you rolled that way.
oh my fucking Lord.
Rolled what way?
Oh, okay.
How am I rolling? I'm walking. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, Stamets, you will understand when you're older.
I don't
But you
actually
do
know
have
how old I
Oh,
am.
that's what I was checking for. Holy cow.
Do I have what? Oh, I do have thieves' tools. Oh, you're right.
So you can try
Okay.
to pick the lock.
All right. Performance check with advantage.
Slide a
then,
hand,
or-
I would think.
Or
Yeah,
sleight of
be
hand.
sleight of hand. You're being,
Is that with
you're
advantage
kinda-
or just regular?
I think it's just regular. 'Cause I mean, I've never seen. Yeah, definitely regular because whenever a rogue tries to pick a lock, they don't have advantage unless it's like on their character
Okay.
sheet or something like that.
Yeah, like if
Okay,
they
and
have
I don't have
extra.
proficiency with thieves' tools either. Just
It's-
cartographer's tools.
Yeah, I
was
won't
like,
make you roll a disadvantage or anything like that, but just roll with advantage or just roll.
Yeah. Sorry, I roll. It was an 8. I failed. I was just trying to
Oh.
see what I was proficient at to see
Did
if
you
I.
break it? Did you break? the
Gotcha.
tool?
Yeah. So you failed, and one of your tools, the file, or whatever it is. What was it that you tried to stick into the keyhole?
The thieves' tools. So that's just little tiny little screwdrivers, I guess. Basically, what you'd see with
Yeah,
those
one of the little
tools when you try to
screwdrivers
pick a
got
lock. Yeah.
bent, and you can
Okay.
sense that it doesn't have nearly the strength that it did.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it appears I'm not going to be able to do this. I thought it would be a simple mechanism, but
Can
it's
it be
more difficult
reused?
than I thought.
can be reused and tried.
Yeah,
Well,
can it be reused? Can you just straighten it out?
Can I
You know,
straighten it out, DM?
Yeah, you can straighten it out, but it's not going to be as strong.
I'm proposing that maybe you let someone else do this who maybe has an advantage in sleight of hand checks.
Yeah.
You know, +3 modifier.
Sleight of
I
hand
have a
checks. What do you
So-
mean?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was daydreaming about a different voice. It's a condition. Just let me do it, man. I've got training.
You
I've
want to
got
try? Okay, go ahead, try.
You are astral projecting. You are astral projecting.
I'm using my damn stand powers.
So wait, why would Rooster have advantage in a sleight of hand check?
Because I don't know. I rolled. I forget how I put the character together, but it results in a +3 modifier to sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm a
+3 modifier, but that doesn't mean with advantage, does it? I'm checking for it. Like if you have advantage, just let me know. And
What I mean is, I'm gonna roll probably highest.
Yeah, I don't think he meant literal
gotcha. So
with
you don't have
advantage.
advantage, but you have a +3 modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right,
Yeah.
let's hope we honor my master this time. Get this right. No tripping.
Please.
Oh, cool. And I can look at the game log right here, and I can see all the stealth checks.
I rolled
and-
a 10.
All right. Gosh. Yeah. You feel a little thump, and one of the tools is broken off, the one that was bent, and now it's stuck inside the cylinder.
Son of a bitch. All right, let's do it.
All right, we got to use the axe then.
Okay.
Your eyes. Stamets is a bit worried as her eyes widen. Should I move out of the way? Okay, I'm just gonna go over here then. Okay.
Damn it, don't ask, just run.
Do I need to roll anything? Athletics?
Yeah. Roll athletics.
14.
All right. You swing at the door, and the door cracks right down the middle and bows inward.
Here's
It is like
Mavi.
it's like one boot stomp away from caving in on itself.
So I could potentially just kick the door open.
Yeah, you could just kick it through or something like it. You basically crack the door in half, and it's only held in place by the hinges on one side and the doorknob on the other, the cylinder lock on the other.
Okay. I'm gonna kick it. Do I need to roll again?
Nope.
Okay.
You're a freaking big Goliath chick. You kick the door in, and everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh no.
Let's see. There we go. They're here, lad. I told you there was something weird going on.
I rolled
I
a
forget
4.
I need to find my initiative.
I rolled a 6.
Hold on.
All right. I know there's a way to make these guys roll. In, let's see. Son of a bitch. How do I? Oh, the turn order. There we go. Okay, and then delete all these guys,
Okay.
and then make this guy roll. Advanced. Add turn. Add turn. Wait, they're rolling zeros.
Yeah, you have. I think you have to put them in there, and then you can go to like the cogwheel or something and roll their initiatives once they're in the turn order.
Okay. Hold on just a moment. I'm struggling with the software a little bit. Almost got it though.
Okay. So I'm the one who rolled the higher initiative.
And if you can't get it working, just press Alt F4 and that'll fix it.
I got it. What keeps track of the rolls? Like, where do I click to see what was just rolled?
In roll 20
Yeah.
or
Yeah, and oh, there we go. So I got a 5, a 3, and a 19. So
Yeah, 19 would go first,
19,
then me.
5, 3, and then I gotta add you guys to the turn order somehow. Add turn.
just
There we
right-click
go.
us and add
There we
turn.
go. I'm with it. Okay. So you guys rolled initiative. What did everybody roll?
I got a
Rolled a
14.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 4.
So it's one of the dwarves and me.
Hey, what Stamens? What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
4.
In fact, I think I could fill in my own. There we go.
Let's see. I forgot I have to push enter after each one, so none of them actually entered anything. Okay, so now do I just click the arrow to make them go? How do I get them to line up?
Line up.
Oh, there we go. There. All right. I've got combat now. This is awesome. So, who barreled in first? Was it you, Mavi?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one who kicked the door open, so I'm guessing I at least have a foot in.
Okay, so this dwarf on the left sees you enter, and he quickly says, "Halt, intruder!" and then takes a big old swing with his great axe. And he rolls battle axe. D20 plus 5. So let's see where that ends up. So he rolls a 14. What's your AC?
16.
Okay. So
Yeah, like,
he takes a swing and he misses.
okay.
And so Mavi, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go at that one since I have the great axe still in my hand. Since I was using it instead of just my normal hand axe. I'm gonna move. Oh, he's already there.
So I'm going to swing at him with mine. With the
All right.
axe.
Roll the hit.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. That's a hit. Roll damage.
Sounds good. Nine.
All right. Where do you hit him?
I hit him. I feel like since I'm taller than him, I'm gonna be swinging it. It's gonna be the head level, like it's gonna be at his head, or like head shoulder area.
All right. So you take a swing with your axe and hit him in the shoulder, and it hits his armor, but he feels the blow through it. It drives him back a foot or two, and he's like, "Ah!" All right. Next in the turn order is going to be Rooster.
Okay. Is there anybody there that looks like larger and scarier than the rest? Maybe
Nope. All three of them look equally large and equally scary.
Okay. I actually want to run in and I want to knock that guy in the middle prone with my flurry of blows.
All right. Let's see. Hold on just a second. I'm actually having a minor struggle right now. Okay, roll to hit.
I got a 9.
Ooh.
Okay, you swing and you miss.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Alright.
Okay, do you have any other like do you have any bonus actions? Do you have any other actions?
Oh,
I don't think so.
And you're talking about this guy right here, right?
The one in the middle.
Okay. All right. So next is the guy in the middle. So he is going to swing his battle axe at you, Mr. Rooster. And let's see, just so I know, Rooster's AC is 15. This guy's going to swing and do... Oh, lucky. He swings and he misses.
You got lucky, boy.
That's why you play monk.
Cow, why don't you hold still?
Why don't you use your fucking eyeballs?
All right, Stamets.
Okay. So Stamets is going to just stand back at the door here. And I'm probably just going to start with... Yeah, let's do this. It's Ray of Sickness. So Stamets kind of turns the corner and he kind of pulls a little device out of his bag that's kind of sparking. And he pulls a little tiny wrench that he like just keeps like on his wrist and just tweaks a couple things on it really fast. And the sparking kind of turns green and a little beam of green energy shoots out of the device and hits the nearest dwarf. And that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm looking for Ray of Sickness. Help me out here.
So a
Looking, is it a spell?
Yeah.
Okay, so I see Chaos Bolt, Detect Magic, Featherfall, Find Familiar, Healing Word, Identify an Unseen Servant.
You don't see Ray of Sickness? It's It's got
I do not-
Artificer. Identify, Ray of Sickness, and then Unseen Servant.
Yeah, I see Identify an Unseen a Servant. I do not see. Are you still level 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see as your cantrips, Firebolt and Shocking Grasp, and then I see Chaos Bolt, Detect Magic, Featherfall, Find Familiar, Healing Word,
Identify, Ray of Sickness, Unseen Servant.
Why do I not see Ray of Sickness?
I don't know. Maybe
I was
refresh.
gonna say he rolled for it. I can see it in the D&D Beyond that he rolled
Yeah,
for it.
the roll is in the log.
So he has to have
perfect.
it.
I just refreshed. Hold on. Let's see what happens here.
I'm not sure.
I don't know
you
why
can't
I
see
would.
it. Maybe it's a bug.
It might be a bug.
Let's see.
It was
Spells.
so placed with a rhinoceros penis.
Right, yep.
Yeah, it doesn't show, but if it's rolling in freaking oh yeah, Ray of Sickness. I wonder if I can click on it and see like read it. Because I don't know what Ray of Sickness does.
Well,
Hold
I
on.
can just read it if you want.
Oh yeah, go ahead and read it.
Okay.
Go ahead and read it.
A ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out toward a creature within range, make a ranged spell attack against the target, which I did and it hit. And the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay, perfect. So did you already roll damage?
No, I was about to when you wanted to find Ray of Sickness.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So that's 4 damage, and then roll a Constitution saving throw. Tell me what it is.
Okay. He rolled really low. He rolled a 3.
Okay. Then you are also poisoned until the end of your next turn. Do you need me to tell you about poison?
All right. Yeah, I don't have it right in front of me. I read it a long time ago, but I don't remember what it does.
Okay, hold on. I'll find it on my little DM screen thing. Poisoned.
I totally forgot the one thing I should have done before I hit, but I'll get I'll get there when I.
A poisoned creature has disadvantage on
Forgot to get
attack
into
rolls
rage.
and ability checks. So disadvantage on pretty much everything.
Awesome.
Attack rolls
All
and
right.
ability checks.
Stamens, do you take any further actions?
Let me see if I have a bonus action. I do not. Nope, that's it.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay in the back there. I don't want to jump out.
Very good thinking. Okay. So this dwarf has a pole arm, and he is going to scoot within 10 feet of Mavi, and he is going to take a swing with his halberd, and that swing is going to be good for... Oh, he rolls low. So 8. They're just so everyone knows and can do the math. They're all rolling plus 4.
Yeah.
So that's a miss. And so he's going to back up just a little bit to stay kind of unengaged with everybody, and then it is going to be
Back to the top.
Totally forgot to move after attacking.
You can move after attacking, but if you move within melee range of somebody, you cannot move again without triggering an opportunity attack unless you use the disengage action. So for you, you couldn't have moved without triggering an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy's
I could do that.
This guy's gonna take a step over towards Rooster and take a swing, and that swing is going to be good for.
Does that give Mavi an opportunity attack?
It does.
It does.
So, his is 9, and your AC is like 15. Gosh, these guys are rolling low as hell.
Should I also
So-
take my opportunity?
Yep, Mavi, you can take an opportunity attack. Although, and help me out here, Chev, because you've been DMing longer than I do. If somebody moves without disengaging, does the opportunity attacker have to get their opportunity attack as they're moving from the same position, or do they have to change position to take that opportunity attack?
Oh, yeah, no. The whole point is that it's moving out of range, right? And so the opportunity is that their guard is down because they're going to try and run away, and you get to, get a free hit
From
on
where
them.
you are at without moving, take a swing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mavi, go ahead and take your opportunity attack if you plan to.
Yeah. Do I have to roll special or do I just roll?
Yeah, just roll like you're attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just one attack. It's not a full turn. You don't get bonus actions or anything like that, but you get one attack action.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be 14.
Okay, so the opportunity attack misses. So as he's stepping out, he ducks to hear a great axe whistle past his head as he goes to attack Rooster, and then he still misses. So,
Okay.
Mavi, you're up.
Okay. Before I continue, I get into rage.
All right. So bonus action, rage. Does anything happen to you when you rage?
+2 melee damage with
No, I'm
strength.
not asking about that. I know the rules. I'm saying, does anything change in your appearance or like?
She has a smirk. Like she just like she like the whole here's Johnny thing. She's getting into it. Like she is just like her like after scaring a kobold like basically shitless and then busting down a door. She's just feeling it. She's feeling a fire. So she's just gripping the great axe harder, and she's just ready.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's subtle enough that you wouldn't necessarily notice it. It's not like she's going like Super Saiyan, but like she just looks more bloodthirsty.
Her eyes
Gotcha.
glow red.
Yeah, just like.
Can we
she's
get
gonna.
Can we get a this is what it means to go even further beyond from Mommy?
Yeah. So she's gonna follow that dwarf closer, and she's gonna
All right.
swing at
And take a swing at him. All right,
Yeah.
roll to hit.
Dirty 25. I rolled the 19.
Oh, nice.
A dirty 25. Wow. All right, roll damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it's melee. So +2. Okay.
So plus the 2 that I have to add for
For rage?
melee. Yeah, for rage. 17.
Oh, wow. You rolled a 17? How do you... Okay. So...
I rolled it because I get a 1d12 plus 4, and I rolled an 11. And
So she got
plus
15
4,
Nice.
plus
plus
2 from
the
rage. That's awesome.
Nice. So, hold on. Let me do some math in my head. All right. So, where do you hit?
She's gonna well, I mean, she's gonna try to like.
Like, are you
So-
going to go for the leg this time? Are you going for the belly, the midsection, the neck, the head?
She's gonna go for the neck head area. She's like full on, like just rage in her eyes. She's like, yeah.
Gotcha. So you strike the dwarf, and you hit your great axe crashes through the bottom of his armor of his helmet, and rips a big gash in the helmet and strikes his neck. And the force of the blow drives him against the wall. He is now prone. All right. Is there any other action that you can take?
Damn.
Good question. Any other?
I don't think we get
I
a second
mean-
action until level 5.
Yeah. Because even if I was just like just like a punch to the face, like just unarmed attack. Yeah, just, ah!
But I don't think I have the opportunity to do that, so I'm just gonna like stare at him.
Buffy just stare at the man, then she prone, just like.
All right. So then next is going to be Rooster.
Who just got knocked prone?
The one.
The
that
guy
I
to your
heard.
left.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use an unarmed strike. I just don't know for who, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll my hit.
Okay, who's your target though?
I would say do
All
the
right, I
middle
rolled
one.
a
'cause you're
15, and
facing-
I'm just gonna hit the middle one with a flurry of blows. Actually,
Okay. 15 misses.
what the fuck? All right. I'm gonna use
So you take a swing, he ducks a little bit, and your fist just grazes off his armor.
All right. I don't see any point in disengaging. I'm just gonna stay where I am, I guess.
All right, and Rooster, just so you know, and I was curious if you knew this, did you know if you've got a prone opponent, you get to roll with advantage against him?
No, I didn't.
So roll it again.
All right.
then.
Oh, okay.
Well, he took the middle opponent, so he didn't attack the prone opponent.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was the prone one.
I was wondering
It
why
this
he
guy
chose
was
that
prone?
target instead of the guy who was down. Yeah.
Okay.
figured the guy who would be down wouldn't be much of a problem pretty soon.
Yeah, it's true.
Rolling with disadvantage on everything.
Okay, so the guy right in front of you is a little bit irritated about your fist having bounced off his armor, so he takes a swing at you with his axe, and that is good for
Ooh.
19.
Okay.
So that one is going to land, and damage is going to be 3 plus 3. So he is going to land 6 slashing damage against you. Make sure to mark that on your sheet.
Okay.
So as he swings at you, your monk instincts let you take a step back, but his axe still rakes across your chest.
Let's see. I exhale sharply and then just kind of slowly drag in a breath. Ain't that fucking cute?
All right, Stamets.
Okay. I think Stamets is just going to do the same thing. So the little device he still has, he's just going to wrench a couple bolts on the side of it again, and he just holds it out on the palm of his hand, and it just faces forward, and this little diode just shoots this green energy, and it's going towards the middle guy this time. So this is the door right here, right? This middle part?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to step just inside there, and then that is going to be a 20 to hit, dirty.
All right, perfect. That hits.
And 7 damage. So
All
as this
right.
energy hits him, and then let's see, what does it? You always have to, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. All right, let me go ahead and roll for him. $14.
Okay, that succeeds. So he is not poisoned. Don't forget to roll with disadvantage on that guy though, because he is still poisoned.
Yeah. I made a note of that. So he's rolling with disadvantage, and this guy right here, and I forget how to measure distance.
Oh, he's not. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but I don't know if it's by squares or not.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, this should be 5 feet from here to here.
Oh, okay. So we're all very cozy in this foyer. Yeah, he's going to take a swing, and he can hit Rooster from where he is. So he saw his other friend get the better of the snap reflexive monk, so he's going to try the same thing. And he swings 12. I believe that misses, right? Your AC is 15?
That misses.
Yeah, so Poleaxe goes whizzing down, and a Rooster just takes like a little quick monk step to the left, and the halberd goes all the way down to the ground and leaves a big old gash in the floor.
Are you fucking enfeebled, pal?
Get you next time, silly woman.
It might not be a fucking next time.
And next is Mr. Poison Guy. So he's going to use half of his movement to stand up. And then with disadvantage, he's going to take a swing over at Mobby, just since Mobby's been beating the piss out of him and he's angry at her.
And he missed.
Yep, and that would be 14 to hit. So he misses.
Yep.
So Mobby's turn.
She is gonna go. She's just she's just that guy again.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Natural 20. I got a 26.
Nice.
All right. Roll damage. And remind me the rule on that one. Does she just roll damage twice if she gets the nat 20?
You double the dice rolls,
Yeah.
not the modifiers. or the
Yeah.
pluses.
Gotcha.
So I got a 22.
22 with modifiers.
Nice.
Yes.
Damn.
All right. Describe how he dies.
Yeah. she the bloodlust in her eyes as she brings her great axe up, and she cuts directly into his neck. And it's like, here's Bobby, like letting the blood splatter from his neck,
Oh,
like
God.
on her and fall. Like she's one with this. Just
So, does she like behead him or turn him into a Pez dispenser or just cut out his throat and he bleeds to death? What happens?
beheads him completely, like the full swing, like, and then
dear.
just blood splatters.
All right.
She's tempted, like, as this head comes off, she's gonna pick it up and like look
Oh my
at
God.
it, like.
Stamos
Okay,
is gonna
roll
move over here. He's
Roll
just slightly
intimidation.
horrified.
9 for intimidation. I think.
Okay.
Like
So-
I think she's less intimidating, but more like, I actually did this.
Well, the reason I was because you're still in a room full of people, so these dwarves see you pick up the head of their fallen comrade, but they've been through battles and stuff before, so they're not terribly affected by it.
it would have been so great if that was a natural 20.
Oh my gosh. That would have had some interesting outcomes. I'll just leave it at that. So, all right, Rooster.
Okay, I want to take a few steps. I want to take a few steps back. Just line up in front of Stamets and next to Mobby.
Okay, you're going to trigger an opportunity attack by doing that. Are you sure
Oh,
that's what you
okay.
want to do?
All right, no, I don't need to do that. Trying to find where I can use my acid breath.
You're trying to do what?
Trying to find where I can use my acid breath.
You might be able to target the guy in the corner with your acid thing.
It should be in a. Okay, so if I step back, I might be able to hit him with a cone.
I'm not sure. All I know is if you step back without disengaging as your action, and that would take up your action, you're going to trigger an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Your breath weapons on your actions tab, dingus.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. Well, I excel on a 5x30 foot. Okay. All right, then I want to take my action and use the breath weapon against the guy in blue in the corner.
All right. Once per short rest, exhale destructive energy based on your draconic ancestry. Each creature in the area must make a DC 13 saving throw. Taking 2d6 on a failed save. Yeah, I don't see anything where you'd have to be a certain distance away.
Yeah, I was just thinking that I thought it was in a cone and I could like get both of them if I step back.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Trying to actually determine what this means. I understand what it means except for when it says each creature in the area of exhalation must make a saving throw. I don't know what your area of exhalation looks like. You know what? Because it's such a tight room and the two guys are both standing right next to each other, I would think that you would actually be able to hit them both just with that. Like if I was a dragon and all I had to do was turn my head 3 degrees to hit the other guy, I would think that they would both have to make saving throws. So we'll say that you can still target them both.
Okay. All right. So
based on what I've read.
Do that, and the saving throw is 8 plus my Constitution modifier, so that's 11. And I'm sorry this is taking so long. Where can I find the
No,
proficiency?
it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to figure it out too. So it's a DC 13 saving throw.
Plus,
And So we'll go ahead and roll for both of them. Oh gosh. So they both fail on the raw dice, but I'm trying to decide whether there's a modifier here because it says DC 13, but it doesn't say whether it's a wisdom saving throw or what kind of saving throw it is.
It's a 30-foot line, by the way, for a black dragon acid breath.
Oh, exhale
The type of-
35 by 30-foot line. Wow, that's a big line.
Type of the saving throw is the saving throw is dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
It says
Thank
attack
you.
class save dex 13.
Dex 13. So, yeah, neither of them make it, even with their modifiers considered.
Yeah.
So, with their damage, they take. Oh gosh, how do I make this thing go back in? There we go. Where's the breath thing? I just had it. Damn it all.
Features and traits, and then there's breath weapon.
Yeah, I can roll the 2d6.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Who's doing this?
2d6 acid damage for each. All right, so yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Roll damage for the middle guy first. 2d6.
10 acid damage for the guy in the middle. And
10 acid damage for the guy in the middle.
yep,
Okay, how much acid damage for the guy on the end?
another 10.
Wow, you got 4 5s? right.
No, I got 6 plus 4 both times.
Oh, okay. So yeah, both of them get hit with acid, and it starts crawling under, like through the cracks and crevices in their armor, and they're both sitting there like, oh, hey!
Comes out with kind of like a burp and a gurgle, like a particularly nasty like hangover vomit where you're trying to keep it in for like an hour, and it looks a little painful coming out.
Oh, what the fuck? And so middle guy's not even going to hesitate. Just as almost a reaction, he takes a swing at Rooster, and that is good for
Fucking nothing.
oh gosh, the acid's in his eyes and everything, and he takes a wild swing and misses. And so now it is up to Stamets.
All right.
Seeing double jackass.
So Stamets still has 1 charge left on his Sickness Ray, and so he's going to cast that again. And I am going to cast that on the third guy this time, I think.
The blue guy.
Yeah, blue guy.
All right, roll damage. Or sorry, roll the hit.
17 to hit. Does that hit?
That hits him. What's the damage?
8. 8 damage, and then roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
That fails.
Oh wow,
So he
that
is now,
hurt. Yeah.
He's now poisoned, and by the way, I didn't want to interrupt you earlier, but the poison only lasts for the next turn, and then it's over. So that guy
okay.
would have been done. I mean, it doesn't matter now, but he would have been done.
Well, I'm sure as his severed head hears this and thinks about it, he at least feels a little bit vindicated. Oh, get rid of Wilson sitting there staring over the fence.
I can hear him fucking typing bot and chat as we speak.
Howdy, neighbor. All right. So
I think I gave him a glorified death instead of just dying by poison. I think I gave him a glorified death.
So the guy with the halberd is actually kind of pissed at Stamets for having hit him, and so he is going to swing with disadvantage at Stamets, looking to just take his head off of his shoulders. And so, what is Stamets' AC?
Stamets' AC is 12.
Okay, so he hits him, and so we're gonna roll damage. 6 plus 3. So 9 damage to Stamets.
Oh. All right. 9 damage. That didn't feel very good.
No, that isn't. That's a good chunk of what Stamets has. All right.
Lost like 5 pounds from that swing.
This guy's dead, so we can go ahead and pull him. Okay, Mavi, you're up. Mavi?
Yeah, hold on. Someone in one of my was being so she's going to Mavi's gonna go walk to the guy with the
The halberd or the battle axe?
I'd say the halberd because closer.
The blue guy?
Yeah.
All right. Then what?
And she's gonna swing.
All right, roll to hit.
Ooh, 13.
13, swings wide. Guy with the halberd ducks his head and her battle axe glances off the outside shoulder plate. All right. So next it'd be Rooster.
All right, I'm gonna keep going for the guy in the middle.
All right. What are you going to do?
Use my flurry of blows.
Okay, roll to hit.
Hopefully it doesn't blow.
Yeah, you've not been having very good luck with that.
Fucking 13.
Yeah, that's still a miss.
All right, yeah, and let's see. Then I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take the dodge bonus action, which will expend 1 key point.
All right. So if he swings at you, you're gonna you can roll to dodge it.
Okay, what would I roll?
Yeah, I hold on. 5e dodge. I remember vaguely, like, I read this stuff a while ago, but I haven't refreshed my memory. Forego moving. Consider taking dodge or ready action. Dodge. Till the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you see the attacker, and you make a dexterity saving throws with advantage. Okay. So. Cool. Oh, get rid of the ghost.
I was trying to put an NPC in our library. Only you can see it.
Oh, you're lucky. So this guy rolled with disadvantage. He could have gotten a nat 20, but instead he ends up with a 13.
Good. So I guess I don't need to roll then?
Nope. So
Okay, cool.
then it is Stamets again.
Okay. Stamets is out of charges on this device. As it gets down to his turn, he tries to twist the little screws on the side again, and it, like, the sparks and flickers, and a little puff of smoke comes off it. Confound it, stupid! He throws it down on the ground, and it kind of smashes into little pieces. And he just takes out a different little device, his trusty little. It almost looks like a coin with like a little upraised part on the middle, and he puts it on the middle of his hand and just snaps his fingers and gets like a flame that comes like right out of the top of his fingers there. And he casts Firebolt.
Awesome.
For 7
All
to
right,
hit.
roll to hit.
So I'm assuming
All
he
right.
misses.
Yeah, so the firebolt flies over the head of whichever was targeted. I don't know if you're trying to hit the guy in the middle or the halberd guy.
Sorry, the blue guy again.
It impacts the wall, burns like a small hole in it, surrounded by a bigger a circle of charred wood. And the guy with the halberd just glares at you. It's like, my turn. Take that, you little wee man! And he swings at you, but
Stamets
he
just takes a big gulp and ducks underneath it.
Yeah. And his halberd impacts the wall about 6 inches above where Stamets' head is at the moment,
You
where his
really
neck would
should
have
be
been.
careful, Mr. Dwarf. You could hurt
Be more
someone.
careful to hit you, silly wee man. Wait till I swing at you next. All right, Mobby.
Jeez. she's still gonna try for that guy. She's
Which guy?
she's
Blue
just
or
going for it.
blue or
Blue.
silver?
The blue.
All right, roll the hit.
She rolled a 19 plus 6, so she's got a dirty 25.
Oh, bitchin'. That's definitely a hit. Roll damage.
And so since she's still enraged technically, she's got a 16. I rolled a 10 plus 4 plus 2, 16.
All right. So, tell me what happens. Tell me where your axe hits.
the belly, the chest belly area.
Gotcha. So your axe rakes across his stomach, and he staggers and falls against the wall. He is now immobile. He cannot move, and you can see intestine and other viscera hanging out of the gash. He is clinging on to every breath.
Oh, jeez. That was quite the reenactment there.
All right. Good job,
Recommend,
Rob.
we'll wait for you.
This is why you don't mess with a barbarian in rage.
Oh, no shit. All right. So next is Rooster.
Hey, so I just discovered I'm stupid. I have a spear in my inventory, but I don't know what to hit.
All right. Roll the hit.
Okay, all right.
One way to find
16
out.
at last.
All right. That
All right.
barely hits. This guy in the silver's been used to you swinging blows at his face so often he hasn't been moving the rest of his body, and so he was a little bit asleep when you pulled the spear out and took a jab at him. What's the damage?
All right. So on my page here, I think in a large box it has 1d6 plus 3, but then under it in a smaller one it has 1d8 plus 3.
I think that's whether you use one hand or two hands.
Yeah. Are you using
hands.
two? I use. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using 2 hands. If you're gonna stab somebody, you gotta put your back into it.
All right, 1d8 plus 3 it is then.
All right, I rolled for an 8. So he doesn't see me pull this thing out, but by the time he notices it, it's you decide where it goes.
Okay, given the amount of damage that it did, you found the gap between his breastplate and his arm. So like his shoulder area.
Jam it inside as I lick my chops and kind of snarl through my teeth.
Gotcha, jackass.
So angrily, he grabs the tip of your spear, pulls it out, and that hand grabs his battle axe to join the other one and take a swing right at you for 16.
Oof.
Okay.
All right, so that's a hit, right?
Yeah, it's a hit.
So roll 1d8 plus 3. So he only grazes you. He you can decide where his axe goes and what happens.
All right, so the axe kind of like runs just across the scales of my stomach, and it absorbs most of the blow, but it leaves a scratch. And I stumble a little bit, and then go, "Hey, buddy, fucking 20 more of those, and I might pass out for you."
All right, Stamets.
All right, so these two are still left, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
so
guy- that guy-
one in the middle.
That
Go ahead.
guy poisoned him, and then this guy, I think, defended against my poison. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I want
This
to
guy's
attack him.
doing okay. This guy's hanging against a wall with his guts hanging out.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just shoot another firebolt from my hand again, and that is going
All
to
right,
be
which one are you targeting?
15. Middle guy, white guy, the white armor.
All right. That misses. Grazes him, but ends up on the ground.
I rolled the damage, and it was a 1 anyway, so
It wouldn't have done much.
it wouldn't have
Okay.
done much.
All right. So the guy against the wall knows that he's dying, and he barely has the strength to do anything left. But he's going to take one more swing at Stamets, or more like a jab with his with the end of his halberd. You know how the halberd has the axe, the little spike on the back, and then the spike at the top. All I can do is like a little jab, but by some miracle, or I guess curse for Stamets, it works. And that is good for 9 damage.
Nice.
And if you're curious, based on the rolls, how I got that number, their AC's plus, or their swing is +4.
Okay.
All right, and he was attacking who?
Stamets.
Attacking
Okay,
you.
gotcha. I thought so.
Okay, Mavi's up.
I'm gonna take him out of his misery.
I'm hurt.
Hopefully.
Okay, you're aiming for the blue guy.
Yeah.
Okay, he can't move or really do anything to resist or roll with advantage.
It wouldn't necessarily matter. I got a 24.
All right. Okay, describe how he dies.
I go. I go up and like swing like full on like just like a full line like from the head like down just like you would with chopping wood. Basically, that's what I'm doing. Like just
Okay.
cutting him.
What happens?
It does leave a huge gash on his face. It doesn't like cut through completely, but it leaves enough that like parts of his skin is like splitting, and like it just cuts the like when it gets down to the intestines, it just cuts those in half. So he's just bleeding.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine
God.
getting chopped through the teeth?
Oh gosh, that sounds awful. So, are you telling me that your downward swing, you basically bisected from the top of his head to the middle of his stomach?
Yes.
Okay, so he sits there, and as his body sags and like slowly drops against the wall, his upper half like opens both ways. So he, by the time he reaches the bottom, he looks like a T.
Looks like a fucking anatomical model, you scary bitch.
Oh shit! And so with that, this guy is history. And so, all right, Rooster, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try my flurry of blows again. Please, God.
All right, roll the hit.
If nothing works, we have come to
A
terms.
6.
If
No,
I-
12. Whatever. A
If
12.
it doesn't work, I'm
All
the hard
right,
hit.
that's a miss. So this guy pretty much knows he's a dead man, and he's gonna make a timeout sign with his hands.
Bobby turns just with blood on her face. She turns. She's like, she's ready.
Okay, so nobody heeds the timeout sign. So,
Well,
all right.
she's just
Right.
holding it. She's just like she's looking at him like, really? Like are you like she just are you not wanting to die gloriously to my axe? Or are you just
Parlay?
out?
Parlay, anybody?
I keep my fists up and I kind of turn my nose at him and I say,
What's up, old timer? What you want?
All right. He just drops his axe, puts his hands up. He's like, "We good?"
we can't have any witnesses.
Well, she like she's gonna go dark real quick. She wipes the blood of her like the other guy on her hands and just arcs him. Like like doesn't like she just transfers it to his face, like kind of like a tap.
Okay, with that, he's gonna like pluck his axe back off the ground and take a swing at Rooster. He doesn't believe that anybody's gonna negotiate with him, so he's gonna die fighting. Okay, he rolls an 18 plus 4, so that'd be a 22, and that is 4 damage to Rooster.
Are you dead, Rooster? Tell me you're not dead yet.
I have like an above average amount of constitution for a monk.
Good.
Hey, old timer, you might, I might, if I stand here long enough, I might keel over for you. But you guessed right, no witnesses.
All right, Stamets is up.
Okay. Stamets is kind of catching his breath in the back here because he's taking a lot of punches. So, let's see. How does this one work? Oh yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, do you
He's
have
gonna.
anything to
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was like, if you had anything to help heal yourself, whatever, you a soft boy.
Yes, I do have one small thing I can do, but it's a bonus action. So first, he's going to cast a firebolt at this guy one more time. So we'll see if that. Oops, I did not mean to cast that. Hold on, let me reroll.
Okay, roll to hit.
Firebolt. There we go. Just of course a 7.
Flies over his head and misses.
Stamets just looks at the device in his hand, just like trying to eye it. He has like that little eyepiece thing that kind of he just can see close up on it. He's looking at it. And he can't seem to figure out what the hell's wrong. Apparently, it's not working.
All right, so Mavi's turn. Corey looks at her like, "Bring it, devil bitch."
You asked for it.
He's gonna
Batch.
swing at him.
25.
All right, that hits. What's the damage?
$15.
Okay, hold on. Let me do some math.
She's
describe
a
how he
heavy
dies.
hitter right
No
now.
shit.
How he died. He's dying?
Yeah, how does he die?
She's gonna yell at him, "You are such a bitch."
And just full on like just decapitates him. Just like like you don't just like I could have done like you should have died with honor. Nope, just
Okay, combat is over.
So I just want to throw this in. I discovered from the advice of the wise cloaking device that I've been rolling, doing flurry of blows wrong this entire time.
You roll that with advantage, yes?
No, the way he described it is you're doing flurry wrong, you roll for your attack, and even if it misses, you get to roll 2 more times, 1 for each unarmed strike. So you get
That's right.
3 tries even if the first attack misses.
Oh, gotcha. That would have been very helpful in speeding this up. We'll keep that in mind for next time. And I apologize for not knowing that.
That's fine.
It's okay.
All right, so you guys are now surrounded by 2 decapitated corpses and one that has been bisected from the waist up.
I'm just
And-
covered in blood.
Yeah. So in front of you, there is a door, and it leads to a couple of hallways. You can go either, and let's this isn't exactly the way I want the map to be, so let's match this. And oh gosh, I hate this thing. Get rid of this barrier right here and this barrier right here. So if you go through this door, you can go either left or right.
It's like past midnight here. We've been at it for a while. Do you think it's a good time to stop, maybe?
Yeah, now's as good a time to stop as any.
That'd probably be the best.
Or we could expedite the process to the bloody murder of this person.
That
I
would
mean, if there are
take
no
like-
guards left.
No, technically, he said
There's 4 in the house.
Oh, big
We only
difference.
have 3.
Okay, all right, yeah, let's do it. So let's shut this down, I guess.
All right.
Or at least
Well-
get close, figure out like the location of the nearest guard, and we can get up once. Because it's
Say
1
again?
a.m. up here.
You're asking me where the location of the last guard is?
Like we can we'll find the location of the last guard, and before we actually get to him, we can end it for the night.
Oh, are you saying that you want to explore the house for a little bit and then call it a night?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Where are you gonna go?
I would say to the left. I kind of Mavi also kind of wants to scrub her. She doesn't want to she wants to wipe the blood off her face, so she kind of wants to find a cloth. Just left.
All right. So, you step into this hallway, and as I said before, there's basically 2 ways you can go: right or left. And
goes
if you
left.
go left, takes you into this room where you can go into a larger hallway. Basically, there's this room. Whoop. Sorry. There we go. So yeah, there's this little bit of an anteroom here, and then there's this big hallway and big room right up the middle.
So
And from there, you can either go right or left.
she'll go up.
All right. And then is she going to go into the room? Is she going to go to the right here, or is she going to keep traveling left?
She's gonna keep traveling left.
Okay. So there's a door. Oh, sorry about that. I have to, for whatever reason, click twice to reveal areas. There we go. So there's a door right here and a door right here. You
She's
can take
gonna
the west door or the south door?
She's gonna take that's
The west door?
yeah.
Hey, what are you doing here? You hear this booming voice from this gigantic freaking dwarf. Oh, what the why does it? There we go. He's got a big old freaking pike in one hand, and this room is tiny.
Well, this room is where they keep their big giant dwarf.
It's the giant dwarf room, yes. No, he was sat down to a leg of mutton, but he must have been on lunch break or something. Okay, so is that where you guys are wanting to leave it, or are you guys going to fight this guy?
That's up to y'all. I could go either way. I am getting a little. This is wearing a little thin, personally.
I would say we can like. I'll say one thing, and then we'll like before we like.
You could just end it for the night. Because Mavi still has blood on her face of all the other guards. So she's like, time to meet your maker.
Hey, you got a towel? We could use one. Or 5.
And a mop and a bucket.
All right. Okay. So then, if I understand from the consensus, that's where you guys want to leave it for the night.
Yeah.
And I kind of sense that everybody's tired, so I think that
Yeah.
it would be just as good. Start as combat. Combat can grow old after a while, but it's always fun to start with. So thank you, everyone, for joining me. This is, again, PJ Lepige with Celestial Crisis on With Disadvantage. We've had a wonderful night with Chev Estamets.
Goodbye.
Melodic Sass as Mavi,
Goodbye.
and Darth Dingus as Rooster.
I've cheated myself out of glorious carnage with my own incompetence.